Mini production.
Chatter that matters. What's going on, everyone? Happy Monday. Welcome to Chatter That Matters. December 29th. Take a note. Episode 100. Everyone, episode 100. We made it to 100. Can you imagine that? Imagine that.
It's awesome.
Can't believe it. D-Rock, time flew.
It's crazy. I don't know how you even got the 100. I feel like you just started the show like 6 months ago.
Yeah, exactly. Every Monday, chugging away, chipping away, not missing any episodes, you guys, and that's it. You got to 100 eyes closed. So congrats. Wow. We're going to do more of a celebration on Friday. Friday's really going to be the big show with the Statue Awards and episode 200 of Club. So it's a week of excitement and exhaustion.
What are the chances you could have gotten both shows to line up with 100 and 200 in the same week?
That wasn't planned whatsoever.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
Yeah, that wasn't planned whatsoever. We just did it, and we initially started Club. We initially started the Chatter. It was supposed to be just like a Monday hangout, not even supposed to be a whole other main show, and it just took off. So I'm definitely grateful. Of course, you guys on the panel and everyone who's contributed to it have made all the difference as well. And it's just a hangout, you know? Just a hangout. What's going on? So let's see who's on the panel tonight. Let's have some fun. Anyone hearing double besides Nathan?
Sounds fine to me.
Okay. Kicking it off, Nathan. What's going on, man? Welcoming Nathan back to the channel. It's been a while, but you've always been in the Facebook group. We actually talked about your post, and I actually have it for the end of the show about your the way you were storing your swap outs, man. So it's good to see you. How's everything? How's the family?
Yeah, I've been good, man. Family's good. I've kind of taken a step back from the community a little bit. I was really involved for several years, and including on your show.
Mm-hmm.
I've got some extra time over the holidays, and so I thought I'd join in. But I've been collecting all the while in the background, and I still post and comment occasionally. So, I posted some stuff recently on storing your swap outs, and I love sharing things like that with community and helping out others in need. So, yeah, it's cool to be here tonight and see some new faces, and I recognize a couple old. What's up, Piggy? Ready to kick things off.
Yeah, let's have some fun tonight. Good to see you, and thanks for hopping on. Nate, what's crack-a-lackin', man? How was your weekend?
Weekend wasn't bad. I'm not doing too bad as well myself. Hope everyone, including yourself, is doing well. I'm just excited to be here.
That's it. That's what it's about.
Yeah.
Let's see where the night takes us. Alan, thanks for stopping by, man. Always good to see you. How you doing?
Doing great. It's always fun to be here on a Monday night. Congrats on 100, John. That's amazing.
Hey,
yeah, good job.
Thank you for being here for a lot of the episodes as well.
Yeah, my pleasure. The weekend was pretty much spent remodeling my garage.
Okay.
I got inspired by D-Rock, and so I decided to go out there and do some remodeling and spiffing it up a little bit.
Good stuff. Making that room,
awesome.
Making some room. Good. Well, good to see you. Glad you could make it. D-Rock, how you doing, buddy? Always good to see you. How was your weekend?
Pretty good. I spent the entire weekend working on my office, and I am now to the stage where I'm going to start what we call mudding, which is basically just doing all of the, it's like joint compound, whatever you want to call it, covering up all the screw holes and all that stuff, getting ready for paint. So
awesome.
I'm like a half a day out from getting that going. So should be, I don't know if I'll work on it tomorrow, but Wednesday for sure.
Awesome.
I'll be getting that stuff done, caulking, trim,
Wow.
getting ready for paint.
Watch your mouth.
So
No
yeah,
talking.
and I got to do flooring too. I need to get the flooring in before I do the floor trim.
I'm looking forward to
I
seeing
think
it.
by the end of this weekend, the goal is flooring is done, trim work's done, especially the accent wall where I was doing like the geometric pattern. I think I've figured out the exact pattern I'm going to use. So I got to get all those trim pieces cut, nailed, and caulked. And then just the general mudding all the joints and stuff in the corners and getting it ready for paint.
Yeah, good stuff. Looking forward to it, man.
Yep. Me too.
Glad you can make it.
Yeah. Thanks for having me, man. Congrats on 100. I can't believe, I don't know how many of the episodes I've been on, but it just doesn't feel, that's almost 2 years. That's crazy, man. That's just crazy.
That's wild stuff.
Yeah.
I can't believe how fast it went by.
I'm going to start calling you Mr. No Vacation. Because like you never take a week off or anything.
This is like my, I know a lot of people say take your breaks off, and this is kind of my like escape, to be honest. This whole hobby thing and social media, posting up on the social media groups and all that. This is kind of my break away from life. I don't really need a vacation, you know. It's a vacation when you got friends like you guys, right? Oh, but it's true. Like, who needs to like? What do you need? How do you need a vacation from a hobby, like a collecting hobby kind of show? I don't know. I always find that weird. This is supposed to be kind of like the getaway. That's how I look at it. As well, I'm also the kind of person is when I jump into something, I'm 100% in. Not even the only time I'll pull out is if I get bored or I find that it's not. Well, poor choice of words. Lex, what's going on, Lex?
How many more kids you got coming?
No, Piggy. What are you feeling there, Piggy? Is that a pomelo? What are you feeling there?
It's an orange.
An orange. Making me hungry, man. Lex, I loving that ECC Marcus there. Classic piece.
Yeah.
These kids don't know about this nowadays. You know, these kids don't understand.
I'm missing his companion. I'm looking for that lichen.
Oh boy.
I'm missing it. Yeah, it's gonna be tough. Nobody wants to sell.
No. How you doing, man? Good to see you. How was your weekend?
Everything was beautiful. Beautiful weather. Feeling blessed. Happy I'm here. Seeing it feels like I'm meeting a bunch of famous people that I'm always watching all the time. Piggy for the first time I see, but I see him in all the shows and everything.
Yeah.
Alan, of course, he's the guy with the master background. Nathan, I saw your background and your unboxing. I love all the samurai pieces that you have, nerding out, and D. I feel blessed. I just moved over here, so I have really not a lot of friends. And now I jumped into this, so I feel good. And congrats that 100, because that's
Appreciate
another thing too. You've been on my number one in my YouTube algorithm, so that's pretty cool.
Is that a good sign? I don't know. That might not be a good sign. I don't know.
That's good. I mean,
nice.
it's you and a bunch of other collector stuff. So
Okay,
yeah,
good.
you out there. That's what I do.
Lex opens up his YouTube. Oh my God, this guy again. Jesus, I gotta get rid of this guy. No, glad you could make him, and good to see you.
Thank you,
Piggy. How's it going, man? Getting some of that vitamin C.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm glad to be here. Congrats on 100. Like Alan said, time is flying. Bro. It's 2 years. So it seems like we were just starting up. So
unless I made a really big mistake along the way, like halfway through, and I just didn't notice.
we jumped timelines. The multiverse
episodes. I can't believe it, man. Oh,
but no, happy to be here. We got Nathan and Nate, so we got two Nates on the show tonight. So
yeah,
be a good sign. Welcome aboard, Lex. You have friends now, so you're one of us. I don't know if that's a good thing, but you're one of us. One of us.
It's a great thing.
Not wrong.
Yeah, just happy to be here. Looking forward to the next 100.
Heck yeah, man!
Definitely.
Glad you can make it.
Yes, sir.
Let's see who's joining us in the chat tonight. Random Korean in the house. What's going on, Random? Good to see you, man. Happy Monday. We got Knight as well. Two guys that are always here with us, as well as this old geek. What's going on, man? Happy Monday. We got E-Man. Good to see you, buddy. Statue Kingdom as well. Congrats on 100 episodes. Try that matters. Happy Monday, everyone. Love to see you. Congrats on 100. Zello, what's going on, Zello? Good to see you. Appreciate you, man. Justin as well. Congrats, John, and the tech crew on the 100th episode. You'll love to hear it. Bats in the Belfry stopping by. Good to see you, man. Graded. Hope you guys are all doing well. Vibranium Jim. We got JoJo in the house. Happy Monday, man. As well as Ross and the Sydney crew. Apparently hot over there in Australia. Cheers to a few drinks. We got Gamoya stopping by. Always good to see you, Gamoya. Happy Monday, man. Thank you guys for the 100 celebration. Shout out. JoJo says, besides streaming, John watches Toy Story on repeat and standing in Pokemon lines for fun. Nothing wrong with that, JoJo. Toy Story, no. Pokemon cards slowed down too. I was thinking of selling some, to be honest, to make some cash for statues. We'll see. They announced they're working on getting some new printing facility to print more. Come on, get out now. Klaus, what's going on, man? Good to see you. We got the main man. Happy Monday. Appreciate you. We got Superhero in the house. What's going on, Mike? Congratulations on 100. Appreciate you. Hope you're doing well. Happy Monday. Cylon and Skills. Happy Monday, man. Appreciate you guys all here. As much as you're saying congratulations to me, anything I do on this channel, I wouldn't be able to do without any of the guys on the panel. I can tell you that 100% for certain. I could, but I think it wouldn't be as entertaining listening to one person speaking the entire time. Not like having these guys on here and hanging out and chatting and laughing and sometimes crying and sometimes fighting. Those are the best episodes, with the fighting is when it really comes out. Ruff, stopping by. What's going on, Ruff? Happy Monday, man. All right. We got and well, how am I going to say this now? Nakam. I don't know. Welcome, buddy. Happy Monday. JoJo saying, "Damn, John, becoming a Pokemon flipper. Let it go. Let them go." Listen, what do you guys want us to talk about tonight? I have some stuff in the queue. A lot of stuff in the queue, actually. But topic-wise, the floor is yours. You know, this is our sandbox episode. We'll go through a little bit of news this week and some of the stuff that's coming up this week. And maybe call it a little bit of an early show because I got a tooth pulled out today. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. But Ruff, what's going on? How was your weekend?
It was all right. Just hung out with the family. That was it.
Supporting the Gremlins tonight?
Yep.
Good stuff. Love to see it. How's everything coming with the shelf? It's good?
I still got to build. I got to find my stud finder. So that's why I have. That's why there's a bunch of quarter cells lined up against Geralt right now.
Okay.
So I got to put those up on the shelf.
All right. Well, if you're looking for a stud, there's
Here we go.
one on
Here
the
we
panel
go.
for sure. I don't know. Nathan's like, I'm not coming back. This is it. JoJo wants to say, talk about Sideshow. What? Their 12 days has been good. I have that queued up.
12 days has been amazing.
12 days has been. It's been. Well, it's been out of pocket. Like it's not. We always say we don't want to see the same stuff, and I think they really brought that to this 12 days. Is we're not seeing
the Willy Wonka. Like I'm not gonna buy that.
That was the only one though. Like the Snake Eyes was cool. Hulk. I mean, they just announced. I mean, Doc Ock.
Yeah.
Snake Eyes, I can pass. Harry Potter.
I wanna
Like
see
I know
that
Harry
Ock.
Potter, but I don't really care too much about Harry Potter. Like only thing I've seen that I like so far is Doc Ock. That's it.
You want to jump straight to that?
I'm glad nothing's sticking out in Sideshow because I'm having the struggle of my life not POing that He-Man from the Prime 1.
Ooh.
Did you guys see
We're going to talk about that a little bit too.
Get into your feelings, Piggy.
with that.
Just do it.
I don't
do
know
it.
about that's my big issue.
So far for 12 days, Willy Wonka, which is like fine. It's not everyone's IP, but I know a couple of collectors. I think even Statue Kingdom, he's excited for this. I think Vega was excited for this one too, if I'm not mistaken.
It'll sell well.
It was a surprising piece for sure.
Different.
I wasn't expecting it.
It's going to sell out quickly. Believe that.
I think
Well,
this
they're
is
probably only going to make 50 of them.
yeah. They're not. I don't think it's gonna be a high yes for sure.
Yeah, definitely gonna sell out.
I think this is probably the biggest news that most people should be excited about is the Hulk. They're going to be doing the same Venomized Hulk, but of course without the Venomized portion of the piece. So that's what people wanted. People were asking the moment they saw the Venomized Hulk, we want to get this without the Venomized aspect of it, and they listened.
How do y'all feel about that after we just got 4 Hulks from Sideshow?
Yeah,
like,
I already got the Venomized one pre-ordered, so it's not like super exciting for me.
I mean, it's cost savings for them. I mean, you know, it's a win-win for them. The fans wanted it, and it's cost savings.
Yeah, precisely. Because I get your point, Piggy, but their original action was to just put up the Venomized one. They didn't have, apparently, they confirmed when the Venomized went up for pre-order that this wasn't on the docket. They didn't have this planned.
Really?
Yeah, they confirmed.
Oh wow! Oh, that's crazy.
Someone had, I think it was Jeff from Secret Sanctuary, had asked, "Is you're making an unvenomized version?" And they had said, "No, there's no plan of it."
Oh wow!
And
I remember Anthony said that they would consider it. Though. It wasn't like when Anthony is the one that said there was no plan for it live on the show. Yeah.
I mean, I'm glad for the people that wanted the unvenomized version. I just thought, like, man, it hasn't even been a year since we had the gray, green, red, and what was the other, like, neon green? Those 4 Hulks.
When he was like smashing up in the hair like this. Yeah, but you're not wrong about that. That was recent.
Pretty close. I think that's why they didn't have this on the
docket,
queue, right? They didn't think of putting this out because they had the other 3. But it's like Nathan said, if you're getting it requested, all you got to do is kind of remove the Venomized aspect of it, and you're going to make this money.
It's true.
Yeah, apparently it comes with a swap out portrait, like it's going to come out with another expression, and then different hands.
It's really a triple win because I can see people getting this one, the Venomized one, and like one of their Venoms to put with it, and just tell like a whole story.
And the Gwenom.
Gwenom. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, see, I have that whole Venom collection on pre-order, so that's how I'm not gonna touch it.
So it's definitely lucrative.
What's going on, Zedicus? Back at Voodoo. What's going on, brother? Happy Monday, guys.
I mean, from a Hulk collector perspective, I like it because the art style that this Hulk's done in is different than the art style in the other Hulks that I've gotten from them. This is more of a kind of a Dale Keown, the artist look, and I don't really have one that is his art, and his art's really famous for Hulk. So the one I had ordered, the classic one, the jumping one, doesn't have that kind of art style at all to it. It's from a different era, more like a 80s vibe Hulk. So for me, it feels like a totally different statue, even though, like, to most people, they're just like, oh, it's a Hulk. Oh, it's another Hulk. It's kind of like what they did with Poison Ivy.
Oh, yeah.
They had a Poison Ivy come out. The one I bought was the one that was more like the pinup kind of thing. And then they turned around, and even way sooner than this, like within a few months, released that other Ivy, which looked like it was from a whole different universe. Yeah. And everybody ate that up. So,
including me.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. See,
you're referring to the one that you're referring to the one that had the ES of 200 that was very limited, right? The more comic.
Yeah, it was limited, and I don't think this necessarily has to have an ES of 1,000 to be successful either. Like, it could be 300. I don't know. It could be they got enough interest in it that they thought it would be worth, to make a few hundred of it, since they already have the mold anyway. They're not having to do that much difference,
correct,
to this to make it. So,
and that goes up to JoJo's point about price point too. Watch this Hulk be over 1,000. The
what was the Venomized version?
$950.
I think
it'll be the same price.
Yeah, it shouldn't it shouldn't exceed that for sure.
Are any of you guys thinking about picking this up?
Oh, 100%.
Oh, I'm getting it first day for sure.
I already got the Venomized one, so I'm good.
I gotta say, I appreciate D-Rock holding that mirror up to my face, because in my head I was like, who wants another Hulk this fast? But then when he said Ivy, is like, Piggy, you get every Ivy that comes out, even if
yeah, it's like a Wolverine fan, right? That really loves Wolverine, and I like Wolverine. And I'm kind of like this too, but the people who love Wolverine, they get like every version of him. So if they come out with the classic yellow and blue suit, they get that. And then they turn around, if they did the brown and yellow or brown and gold, they'll get that too.
X-Force.
And then if they turn around and do Age of Apocalypse, they're going to grab that one too. So even if those all came within 6 months, they're going to get them all.
I heard this Hulk so good.
All of them.
This Hulk so good. This is going to be Alan's first Hulk in the collection.
No comic pieces for me, but I do like it.
Blue collar collector in the house. What's going on, brother? That'll be my first Hulk, so I'm pretty happy. What's going on, Dennis? Good to see you. Statue Kingdom says if they do him in gray with a Kirby head sculpt, I'll get it. That was asked. No color variants at the moment. Is what was
not
said.
yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Unvenomized, remember? So
so
you get enough asks
based on the demand.
I mean, it's not uncommon. They have done a Kirby face sculpt for one of the original premium formats with the Hulkbuster. That came with the Kirby face sculpt.
Yeah, but I think this circles back again to exactly what Nathan said. Is this is just too easy? It's like printing money.
Yep.
Just to remove that Venom off.
Now, would they do color variations for the Venomized one?
Oh no, I don't think they would do that.
Mm-mm.
I don't think they'll do that.
That'd be
I feel like maybe the head sculpt differences will just be a grimace and then an open mouth scream like this.
Okay.
Yeah.
It would just be mouth closed or mouth open.
If they don't do a certain head sculpt, someone else will. So
right.
Get done either way. Yeah.
Random saying DC Marvel collectors never enough with the same characters done over and over and over. Marlinoid, what's going on? Happy Monday, and Demiano. Same to you. There you go. They did it. My only thing I want to see, I hope everybody who was asking for this fronts up the money if they're happy with the design and how everything turns out. So support the project. It's nice to see Sideshow actually listening. Yeah. I don't know who they were listening when they gave us day 3. Escape from New York, Snake Plissken.
Oh
man, a lot of people love this franchise, John.
Call me Snake.
Really?
For real.
This is great, man. I love this.
Okay.
Yeah, heck yeah.
Because if I had a spot, I'd grab it.
You know, this kind of. Sorry, go ahead, D-Rock. I know. I thought.
No, go ahead.
I
was just gonna say I didn't even know this came out because I'm not getting the updates. I haven't been following it.
Oh,
and this is pretty badass.
When I saw this, Russell, you were the first person I thought of. Yeah.
Yeah, I would get this.
Yeah,
I would for sure grab it if I had a spot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is great, man. It would be great if they did the LA one too, although the movie was not nearly as good.
Call me Snake.
Nate's like, who's Kurt Russell?
I know who this is. I know who Kurt Russell is, unfortunately. I just surprised they chose Kurt Russell for this instead of doing the more video game route.
Oh man, I for sure would get it day 1 for this Kurt Russell one, and I would not get the video game one. I think it's
interesting. That's interesting to hear.
I think it wakes up the member berries in certain collectors.
Yeah,
of course, it's a nostalgia piece.
Oh, I like that member berries. I haven't heard that before. I like that.
Yes, sir.
Ross, the movies are not necessarily good,
but they're cult classics.
Cinematic.
Exactly. They're not good at all. They're just cult.
Definitely classics.
You know, it's Wes Craven, right, that did them.
No, John Carpenter.
Sorry, yeah. And you know, just kind of out of the ordinary for that director. You know, I got my horror director wrong, but still out of the ordinary, and it was really cheesy, really campy. I mean, this was right around the time they did Big Trouble in Little China, and Kurt Russell was at the height of his career, and it was a fun movie.
For sure.
Yeah.
So that was what, yesterday? No, the day before, day 3.
They should do RoboCop now.
Now this one
This
Well,
might be the only way you get a Kurt Russell in a statue ever if you're a big Kurt Russell fan, because they'll probably never do like a tombstone, which I would get if they did, but they won't.
You know what this statue reminded me of too? This statue reminded me of the Clint Eastwood line, that legacy line. That they did. I hope they don't let that die. I really hope they carry that on to like other movies and actors as well. I hope that doesn't stay with Clint Eastwood.
Other man with no name line.
Yeah, I feel like that wasn't as successful as they wish it was when it came out. Those pieces.
I would love a Beastmaster. That would be like
Beastmaster. Damn.
You could take the chest
Man.
armor off of the He-Man, and
Yeah,
there you go.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's true.
So that was day 3. Moving on to day 4, and I think this is my most interesting day. If you've been following the channel, you know that I've been asking for this for quite some time, and I said the first company that's going to hop on this line, I think there's going to be some meat on the bone for them. They announced a Doc Ock, which you love to see it. I love to see this.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of
the only thing that has potential to take my money.
Yeah. I really want to see this. I'm right after Batman is Spider-Man and his villains for me, his rogues, and Doc Ock is my favorite. Doc Ock and Rhino. So,
Would you get it?
Say it again.
Would you get Doc Ock?
I would get Doc Ock if I like the way everything looks. I'll support the project for sure. I've been asking Sideshow to do a. I've been asking a few companies to do a Sinister Six line. So Sideshow's the one taking the lead publicly, at least first. I'd like to support the project if everything comes out well. I'm like one of those crazy collectors. Like I like to see like Doc Ock with the cigar in the claw and Spidey's mask and stuff like that. But I won't be too picky with swap outs like that. As long as it's like that pudgy Doc Ock, that classic look, I'm excited to see what they have in store. So far, it's looking good.
Yeah, this looks cool.
I would be petrified. I would be scared of going down the line.
Would you say, Piggy?
I said I would be petrified to get him because then I feel like I'd open up.
Oh yeah,
and then here comes the rest of the rogues and another Spider-Man and
yeah. I won't lie. I have the 1/3 Spidey from LBS, so preferably I would like a 1/3 Doc Ock, which is possibly rumored to be coming from a certain company. So I have that in the back of my mind, but I also have my quarter scale Spidey line that I would have no problem in having more than one Doc Ock, to be honest.
This begs the question, though. The XM was kind of the king of the hill, but it was kind of the only one on the hill for a few years, and that was a diorama piece, though.
Exactly.
And there's a lot of collectors out there that like a museum piece, and so all we have is this photo, but it seems like it could be some kind of action type pose, and so it looks like the museum collectors might be out of luck again, but maybe not necessarily a diorama type piece like XM. So maybe a bit of a space saver, maybe, but it just who knows?
See how they pose the tentacles and so forth.
Yeah, I was gonna say with the tentacles, that might be what takes up the space.
I do think that XM one was beautifully executed and is still to this day one of the best. I still think XM holds the crown when it comes to the Sinister Six line. That's why I want to see a company kind of take that and run with it nowadays, and see what they can do with it. And I think Sideshow has a lot of potential with that. And I'd like to see, honestly, on the counter end, LBS at 3rd scale run with it as well. Those are the two companies I'd like to see run with that line and see what they can do with it side by side.
So did you see Anthony just
I'm gonna
said?
pull it up now.
Great.
Anthony's in the house. What's going on, Anthony? Thanks for stopping by. What up, fellas? FYI, Doc Ock looks great. Think realistic comic interpretation. Okay. Sculpted by Romel Chopra.
Oh, yeah.
Blows
Romel
away.
did I think Romel did the Jungle Hunter.
Wow.
He did the Jungle Hunter? Okay. Blows away XM's Call Me Biased. Wow. XM's look like a cartoon. We'll see. We will see.
Big words right there.
That's a big statement right there.
Yeah.
We'll have to see. Hey, we'll see. Look how many years later. I hope that I want to see Rhino next. Or Vulture. Give me a Vulture.
Vulture
would be good.
How about a Scorpion? You think anybody could top XM Scorpion?
Oh, they could top it. They could top it.
That'd be tough.
Yeah. That'd be tough. Yeah.
I think it's
green is amazing.
You got to be careful with this line. Like Anthony said, you got to, depending on the collector that's after it, that line drawn between realistic and comic. I think if you lean too much to the realistic side, I don't know, it could be a problem, but we'll see. Romel,
I bet they do a Scorpion to follow this.
For sure.
Surprise
I hope so. Yeah. Gotham by Gaslight. I think this is the companies that'll do this line right. This will be their bread and butter for a little while. I think we've done Batman. We have Batman Rogues. There's a few others that would be awesome to get, and that can be done on the sidelines. But I think Spider-Man and Marvel right now, someone needs to step up and kind of fill that void.
Let's
that's
pause on Venom, though, please.
Yeah, I know Venom. Yeah, you're right. Venom, we need a little bit of a break with Venom. Vulture, Vulture. Who else? Rhino,
Craven,
Mysterio.
Craven.
Do a Mysterio.
Sandman.
You know what, Nathan? Give me a nice Kingpin, man.
Ooh.
That's another character design that I love.
some good
I would
customs
love-
out there, but
Yeah,
not much licensed.
you're right.
I would love a Sandman, kind of similar to the Prime 1 Clayface first Batman thing they did. That'd
Yeah.
be kind of cool.
Yeah. Yeah, because like even XM's Craven, I didn't think was too good, and they're just a Sandman personally. A Goblin on the glider, like I don't know. There's a lot of potential, and at least they're kind of showing us that they have their ear to the ground and are listening. Hopefully, it works out and it's
I think
popular
didn't they do
order.
Goblin as with those 1/5 scale?
Goblin. They did the Goblin off the clouds. I don't remember what scale it was. Oh,
I think Craven would have to be a diorama. XM's failed because it was just Craven standing there, and the character just doesn't work well. I mean, it had the lion, but no one ever does animals well.
yeah.
They're no exception.
Anthony says Kingpin. You say? Oh boy.
Yeah, it's time for a Kingpin.
Time for a
Yep.
good licensed Kingpin. Hasn't been done. Yeah, this will get me back into kind of the Sideshow realm and the quarter scale realm of things, if done well, for sure. Statue Kingdom says
Are you talking about this one that I have back here?
Sideshow came out with a Spider-Man a few years ago that would pair perfect with this. Spider-Man was being attacked by tentacles. Hold on. Where's Nate? There he is. Which one?
We might be able to get
Down
one
there?
camera
Yeah, right here, right?
on
Yeah.
this side.
Hold on, let me get this.
He's on this side. That one?
Oh,
Okay, there.
That one.
Yeah.
Oh
He
yeah,
has tentacles that are attacking him.
That's one of the best ones.
Pair with it.
Great Spidey, but I would still do another one. But I would leave Spidey. I would leave Spidey as the last character to do in the line. If you're planning to do the whole line, leave Spidey last. Personally. All right.
This better
I envision this. Here's what I envision with this. If this is done well, right? If they do want to sink their feet into this whole Sinister Six line, I think that I would get, or the display I would envision is that Spidey they just did with that smoke of the Sinister Six.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Mhm.
Where it's like his Spidey senses. That's the way I look at it. I would put that high on a shelf and just have all the Sinister Six kind of doing a U shape around him. So it's as if his Spidey senses are obviously tingling with all the Sinister Six, and then all the quarter scale statues around. Goddamn. That's it.
You want yellow and green?
Yep.
Yellow and green. Yeah, for Doc Ock?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Classic.
I like this screaming expression that they got for him too, right here. They're trying to hide it, but you can see it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the haircut looks appropriate.
Yeah. We'll see if there's any swap outs here, but I'm excited for this one for sure. Artist Future in the house. What's going on? Good to see you. Happy Monday, man. It will be yellow and green. Heck yes.
Oh, thank
So
goodness.
far, so good. Do we have like an estimated time when we'll see it? Full reveal? What's going on, Fred? Good to see you. Has the
new
comic
Cyclops would be
comic
nice.
haircut. Maybe Anthony, a little cigar in the claw. A little cigar swap out. Where he's clenching the cigar. Well, this pose it might not work, but that's what.
Oh, so this is a bowl cut that we're seeing.
Yeah.
Sideshow ain't gonna do a cigar, man.
I know.
You know that.
I know. It's
Marvel is not going to
Worth a
allow
shot.
a cigar in the States.
worth a shot.
I can definitely see the mask being allowed, though. I can definitely see them doing the
The
mask.
mask, yeah, or
But
some sort of,
someone will do some custom accessories. We'll get that cigar.
or maybe he'll be holding some sort of a piece of the environment, or
Yep.
something. Yeah.
Mm.
I don't have full reveal. No worries, man. No cigar. It's okay. We'll get someone to custom make it. Solo, what's going on? Happy Monday, man. Hope you had a good holiday. Battle Cat as well. What's going on? Appreciate Thank you for the 100th. Congratulations. Thanks. All right, let's keep going. This was cool. Another one came out of left field. Harry Potter. Harry Potter. Harry Potter.
I'm gonna sit this one out.
Sit this one out.
Yeah, my wife loves Harry Potter, but she's not a collector. But no, I think it's a huge get.
I think this has a lot of potential with people, man.
Oh, definitely.
If you look at like the Queen Studios in art line, and I think it was J&D that touched it as well. A lot of collectors
do it too. I think
Prime One. Prime One has their own Harry Potter line for sure. With they did the Dobby and a few others, but I think this has a ton of potential with Sideshow, and I think this is a smart move.
It's beyond potential because people that don't even collect statues are going to get these statues when they find out that they're out there.
For sure.
Because like Harry Potter fans are just the biggest fans. That I think they're kind of like on par with Star Wars fans and Lord of the Rings fans. And if they find out there's anything Harry Potter related, they're going to get it. Even if they have no knowledge of Sideshow, they're going to get these statues.
Do you guys know that character from Harry Potter, that screaming plant?
I know what you're talking about. Like I can visualize it, but I don't know its name. Hold on.
That'd be really cool if they did that with a lot of this. Because my wife's excited for this, but she's just more worried about what this is going to look like in the final format. Because I was like, "Are you going to get these?" She's like, "It all depends on what they look like." So, but if we can get that plant, dude, I'll get the plant.
Mandrake.
Oh,
You hear
if they did like if they did a Dobby like they did with the Baby Yoda, I might get that.
Oh, that'd be cool too. I'd like that idea.
They have to be careful. They just have to focus on the portraits. I know Sideshow, they kind of moved away from doing the likeness, movie likenesses. But yeah, hopefully they'll pull it off. Fred saying Prime 1 Voldemort quarter is scary. It's crazy good. You're right.
Yeah.
That one just came out really nice.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Those are crazy expensive too.
Yeah.
Was there a famous artist associated with the books on this? And the reason I ask is because maybe they go in a direction of some kind of art interpretation for the characters instead of the actors' interpretation. Because I mean, obviously they're associated, forever, those actors, but it might be a different take on it. I don't know.
Could be.
Is there?
I don't know. I wouldn't know.
Piggy, what are you drinking? That looks so concerning.
Point, though.
A smoothie of the gods, probably every type of fruit that you can think of, and kale and hemp milk.
Okay, the kale. Okay, that's what's making
Nice.
it. Okay.
Yeah.
It's got electrolytes.
It's the gamma juice.
Yep.
So this was Romel's kind of art station. Anthony says the Harry Potter portraits are looking great. Good to hear. We'll see.
That's good to
See
hear.
what
That's
happens.
good to hear.
This was Romel's art station.
Oh, so
Yeah.
the Gotham
We
by,
did the Gotham by Gaslight as confirmed. The Queen was this? Yeah, Queen Elite of the life size. Wow. LBS Cyclops. Who else was there? Here's the Jungle Hunter. This is the big king cover art.
Big game.
So
Oh, look, the thing. That's sick.
definitely has. The thing. I think it's some custom work. Kind of Lobo as well for Prime 1. So he definitely has a nice catalog under his belt of product. So good for him. And I hope it works out for everybody.
I just hope the next Sideshow reveal.
I wish it sculpted the cape on that Gotham by Gaslight.
That
Yeah.
Gotham by Gaslight's really
saying.
nice. I agree with you. Back it says, here's for Sideshow a little
Ooh.
recommendation. I feel like Lizard should be next. So much potential.
With the saliva coming out of his mouth. Oh. And the freaking jacket. Oh, it'd be so
potential
good.
there. There's a ton of potential with that entire line.
Yeah.
Did you guys see Prime 1's announcement for the Gears of War piece? They finally released the photos.
I'm gonna get there. I got that. I'm gonna get there
Big
slowly.
one. The base looks reasonable though.
Yeah.
I want it.
Here we go. I'm gonna take a little break though. I'm gonna do a little. We're gonna backtrack for 2 seconds. I had put this up in the Facebook group, guys, because I think this is part of why we collect. At least it's part of why I collect. A lot of it has to do with nostalgia, those memories as a kid. And I was sitting one day on the couch, right before Christmas was over, and I was just thinking about the memories and looking at my kids and saying, what are these kids nowadays not going to experience that we experienced? So I put together this pure nostalgia kind of segment, and I don't know how often I'm going to do it, but I'm going to kind of bring some of the nostalgia topics to it throughout the show's club and to chatter. So I thought tonight I'd go over the post and you guys let me know what your points are, but this is what I had asked. Today's theme, keep a list going in the comments of something from back in the day that these kids nowadays won't ever experience. So mine were, for example, sitting through commercials. Remember, you have to sit through a commercial and you couldn't hit the rewind or fast forward or skip. You had to sit through the whole commercial, and that was kind of like your intermission. The heartbreak, and this is heartbreak, of a Blockbuster not having your favorite movie or game and it being fully rented out when you go to rent it. Kids are never going to experience that.
I managed the Blockbuster, John.
Did you?
Wow, that's
you're the one that charged everyone for the not rewinding their tapes.
And I'll put that late
Rewind.
charge. If I saw you dropping the thing in a Dropbox at 12:01, I was throwing that late.
Wow, how you're
Damn, not nice.
my last one, blowing on an NES cartridge to get it to work.
Yeah.
Kids aren't going to experience it. I got a few more in the comments. Do you guys have any?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
So, do you guys remember not staring at your consoles back in the day to see if it would work?
Oh, I know what you're
Did
talking
you guys
about.
ever do that? Like your PS2 not working, so you'd walk to the other room to see if the screen wouldn't pop up.
I know exactly. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I've done that before. The old Nintendo.
Or
It was like a mental thing.
pamphlets or the manuals when you open a video game.
Oh yeah, yeah. I still have some.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, that won't happen. Yeah.
That went right to the bathroom with me.
Yep.
So
Get in the video game magazine.
I still have my Atari, and here are the boxes of some of the cartridges,
Yeah.
and I still have the manuals in here.
Wow.
with games.
Damn.
Nice.
Nice.
Yep.
That's cool, man.
Jojo says Saturday morning cartoons.
Ooh, yeah.
I miss
Anthony saying Looney Tunes. Oh man. Jay, what's going on? Happy Monday. Anthony saying lining up quarters on the arcade games. Hate to see it. I am that old guy, so nostalgia runs deep with me. Heck yeah.
I still have in this office. I still have a VHS. You just saw the Ataris, and then this baby right here.
Hold on.
This.
Polaroid.
Wow.
Wow, Piggy.
Polaroid.
Those are coming back.
I think that's what they used at the Last Supper.
No, they're coming back. People are getting
It's the old school one. This is broken. This is broken, but it's
That
still
thing is
works.
brand new. It looks like you just bought it.
No,
It's
those
still.
things are seriously coming back. Kids want them.
I got those two. I have like all the systems. I don't know, man. That's crazy. You know what it is, Piggy? It's crazy how just the time flew by. I remember it was like the other day I was playing Nintendo after school on lunch break or whatever. Man, it's crazy. Anyone else?
Well, putting your cartridge in the freezer when it gets too cold, too hot. I used to do that all the time.
Yep.
You had
Really?
overheating problems with your cartridges?
I never had
Wow.
that.
Put it in the
I've never
freezer.
heard of that. Okay.
I got one more for
Do it
you
all the
guys.
time.
Since we were talking about VHSs, and I know John loves Disney.
Old school
Oh my God.
VHSs.
Oh, the Lion King.
Oh, those things are worth
Oh my
something.
god.
Beauty and
Beast.
the
I don't
Beast.
see Toy Story.
That's when they
I'm
came
getting
out of
worried.
the vault.
Dude, I love that Robin Hood.
This is
I used to
Piggy's.
watch that all the time when I was little. That Robin Hood, the old Robin Hood.
That is
Yes,
awesome.
sir.
Those are those squeaky cases, Piggy.
Yep.
Yeah. I have the Mrs. Doubtfire, Richie Rich. Superhero says Trapper Keeper. I don't know what that is, man.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah.
Binders, the
Put
binders.
Yep.
everything in.
I miss
still have
lava
one.
lamps.
Trapper.
Mono-
Yeah, you
Rails?
had to get a fresh one every year, man.
Yeah.
You said you
Nice
still have
says-
yours, Alan?
Pardon
I
me?
still have mine. D-Rock.
Oh,
I
D-Rock.
still have my Trapper Keeper. A Trapper Keeper.
Knight says Godzilla Marathons. Jojo says old brown cable boxes. Betamax from Graded.
Laser disc, man. Laser disc was the stuff like in the 80s. Like mid 80s. Laser disc was like 8K Blu-ray or something.
You had to be
You know what I mean?
a baller to have one, though.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, yeah.
The only people I knew that had one was my stepdad's parents who were what do you call it? Are they called snowbirds? People
Yeah,
that
who-
live up north, they go
yeah.
down to
Yeah, they're all
they
over
moved-
Amazon.
They retired,
had-
sold their house in like New Jersey and moved to Florida. And somehow along the way they grabbed a laser disc. So whenever we would go down there, I think we'd go twice a year to see them. They would always throw a laser disc on while we were there because they were the only people I knew that had one.
That was
The
like
time
dope.
they would have the
Man.
full size satellite dish in their backyard back then.
Yeah, it's like this big. Like the disc was like the size of a record. Yeah, it was huge.
Sony Walkmans. I caught that.
Of
With
course.
the yellow headset.
Yep,
I
had
got
one of
that.
We used to
Anybody
go
had a
Sunday.
car? Like I had, like we had to put like a tape to my Discman in my car to make it play.
Oh yeah, the adapter, the tape
Yeah.
adapter, the cassette adapter.
That kid has an interesting one. Having to look at a map and remember directions. The world is a power outage away from being lost in their own towns.
I
It's
remember my
so,
mom.
it's so true though. I am
A
I've
horrible.
map.
gotten accidents looking at MapQuest.
That's
Those
my
are-
whole,
Quest,
that's
yep.
my weakness is directions.
Those maps were called Rand McNally's. Yeah, that was the only way we used to travel.
Biggest fucking map you'd see in the back of your car. It's so
Yes.
big.
Begging, wow, that's what she said. Begging and bribing my mom to buy some more batteries for my Game Boy to play Pokemon Blue or Gold for me.
Ooh.
Wow.
Man, you'd be lucky to get 2 hours out of those things.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Answering machines.
Oh yeah. So on
Did you guys-
Sundays we used to go down and watch.
Oh,
They had called Samurai
Oh,
Sunday, and we watched kung fu movies at the theater all day on Sunday. Just nothing but kung fu movies, back to back to back.
Pencil Wars.
that was my brother. My brother was obsessed doing that. He
Yeah.
has like
Cool.
500 DVD kung fu's. He was
I
forget
love
about it.
I love it.
And I still have over here next to me. I have the first Xbox, the second, the third. I got
Yeah.
3 PS2s, I have a GameCube at the bottom, the video game still.
So you have multiple addictions then.
I always say we collect a lot of
Look at
stuff. Not just collecting statues. None
No.
of us.
This all started somewhere, yeah. This
Yep.
is-
Yeah.
I have
Uh,
DVDs still, a collection of DVDs. I can't get rid of them.
I had a cold
Never.
vision. I don't even know what that is, man. God damn.
Cool collision.
Cold vision.
ColecoVision, man.
Calico. Yeah.
What's a ColecoVision?
Hey Fresco, I
It's
have
old Atari, man.
Old school. That's it. Is old school.
Commodores.
Oh, okay. Is that? I thought those were the things you put. You know, remember that red little thing with? Oh, never mind.
Magnavox, Odyssey, like it's back from those days.
Anthony still has an OG Macintosh. Jeez, the
It's
colorful
funny you
one.
say Atari.
It
They're
works
trying
something.
to
Commodore
crowdfund
64.
Atari Hotel in Phoenix.
Commodore. Yep.
An
64.
Atari Hotel. Yeah, because that's
Atari
Yeah,
Hotel
they're
was
trying to
ridiculous.
crowdfund it in Phoenix.
that's what everybody wants to do. Everybody wants to go back to those core memories, man. That's what this is. I think that's for me. That's what this whole collecting is about. Is we buy stuff that new pieces of art that. Like I got into Berserk right this year or whatever it was last year. I didn't know anything about it. I wasn't really nostalgic for it. That's one aspect of collecting, but the other aspect is getting into the Batman stuff. This Sideshow, Doc Ock, for example, the memories, your favorite comic book characters, kind of being able to display them. Jay still has a Virtual Boy.
Oh yeah. I just
Oh,
sold.
Yes, they were
that.
crap.
John, that's why
I
I'm having
rented
to for my life not getting that He-Man from
Yeah,
Prime One. It's
yeah.
the nostalgia. I'm
nostalgia.
struggling.
Having to turn the TV channel over manually. How about phone booths? They're never going to
Yeah,
experience phone
for
booths.
sure.
Um,
I'll tell you, Also, here's something they're not going to experience. They're never going to experience matte paintings in their movies. Like, there's a lot of movies like before CGI came out, because I'm old enough to remember before CGI. All the backgrounds and stuff, space scenes. If you saw like a castle and a bluff and any kind of fantasy stuff in the background or a cool sky, somebody was painting that on a large scale and putting it behind the actors. And some of that stuff still, like, I mean, if you want to nitpick and just be like, well, I can tell the difference between whatever, fuck off. It still looks cool. Like you can't mimic that.
How
That's
about
art
Ray?
right there.
How about Ray Harryhausen doing the
there you go.
what do you call that? Stop motion.
Yeah, Clash of the Titans and Jason and the Argonauts, and those are great.
Anthony says this wired TV remotes. I have never seen one of those in my life, man.
Yep.
That I never.
It's with a dial, like instead
What
of
about channel UF?
D-Rock, to your point, back it says all the clouds were cornstarch in a fish tank.
Yep. But you know what? What was cool about that was the story. If the stories were good, you bought it all. I mean, it's not like that took you out. It's not like, okay, I'll go all the way back to the Wizard of Oz. You go watch that. It's not like you're looking at that going, oh, look how fake that background is. Oh, look how fake. I mean, it's like you don't sit there and just nitpick everything. You're like, wow, this is crazy.
Wow.
Especially for people back that watched it. They were like, I can't believe this. We're in a whole other world. How'd they even do this?
That's why
the Cowboys went in the Super Bowl.
AM, FM radios.
That's why I always say about the Godzilla, the old school Godzillas. Like, when I was young and I used to see that, I thought that all that was real. Like, you know,
the guy
not
in the
real,
rubber-
but like how they were in suits and
Yeah, the
they
guy
were
in the rubber suit.
yeah, like that thing was awesome.
Figure
I have a collection of those.
Homes with landlines. Yeah, man.
If you just go back to John, well, here's one John could relate to: '89 Batman. You still watch it now.
Yep.
It's a lot of models and matte paintings.
Oh, yeah.
All those backgrounds are matte paintings.
Yep.
Other than some of the scenes of his house, which are an actual real house they shot the exteriors of, every time you see that Batmobile in front of something, it's usually a matte painted. The factory was like matte painted; it was never there.
Or whatever.
That he blew all that stuff. It's crazy.
I meant like puppets and stuff, like even like Gremlins and stuff. Like it wasn't all CGI. They used like puppets. And
no.
Let me read some of these from the Facebook post. Jack says, listening to
Mestas. See Mestas? Mestas just put the show. I have all of them.
Jack,
Blu-rays.
Jack says, listening to the beeps and buzzes while AOL connects you to the World Wide Web. Terry says, putting spitballs in the corner of cassettes to record over my sister's tapes. Wow.
Jeez.
Rob says, you're told it's time for bed, lights off, your parents say goodnight. Moments later, the Game Boy comes out, Pokemon Blue boots up, and the worm light clicks on under the covers. Heck yeah. Statue Kingdom saying, sitting on the front porch playing Punch Bug with my siblings. For the ones that don't know, every time a Volkswagen Beetle drives by, the first one to call out Punch Bug got to punch the other players in the arm. Oh, I miss those days. I remember that. I caught that. Punch Buggy, no punch bags.
Taking the ink cartridges out of a big pen and using them for shooting spitballs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Matthew says, listening to a new tape or CD while checking out the booklet cover art. Marco says, damn, you guys are all old. Chris, riding around the neighborhood on my pedal bike with this bad boy in my hoodie pocket. The bumps never stood a chance. It was the Walkman. Rocco saying, getting up early on Saturdays to watch cartoons. I never caught that. I never caught that too much.
For
Big
sure.
bowl of cereal. Yeah.
I used to.
I still do that.
Oh.
Bug.
Sports Illustrated sneaker phone. Pirate Bay. When you have hard drives filled with movies and TV. Remember LimeWire? Anyone remember LimeWire?
Yep.
Yeah, I messed up my computer so bad.
Messed up mine too.
Yeah, he just said it. Look, LimeWire vibes. JC Penney catalog. The lingerie section. Jesus. Sears. So that's what I love about this kind of topic and this theme is doesn't matter where you're from or what you collect or what you don't collect or whatever your opinions are. Everybody comes together when it comes to this nostalgia, and you can have nostalgia from 20 years ago, 15, 5, it doesn't matter. Everybody can go and come together. So I'm going to keep these going. I appreciate them.
John, when you get a chance, look at what I just sent you really quick. It's short.
Doing burnouts on a... You sent it on Facebook?
Yes.
Okay, let's see what this is. Oh, yeah. I remember these. My sister had one of these here.
And it works very much.
Wow.
A rotary phone.
Yeah.
A rotary
Payphone.
payphone.
Cool.
10 cents.
Ring, 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 ring. That's it.
Yeah.
You still have this?
Oh yeah, it's live.
Yeah, that was a video.
Oh, it's live?
Yep.
That's where he's gonna put his Doc Ock right next to that because the colors all match.
No wonder he never answers when I call him.
The court
I
won't
appreciate
stretch.
it. Thanks to everyone who participated. I'll get more of these coming in the new year, so stay tuned. I want to give a huge shout out to everyone who participated with the community ornaments. I accidentally cut off someone's name, so I gotta finish adding it. But Michael, Slifer, Joseph, Alan, Justin, D-Rock, Ken, and our good buddy Boba Bill, you guys rock for sending all these ornaments this year. It was awesome. So again, I appreciate it. This is our first year. It was a great success, and we're gonna keep going in next year. I'm gonna take the tree down today, though. Not by Friday. It's gonna be gone because I'm getting nervous with Christmas stuff. I took all my Christmas decorations down already in the house.
Oh my god!
This is all that's left. I know. I can't. I know the rule is you're supposed to wait till All Saints Day, which is like January 10th or 11th or something like that. But man, I can't go into the new year with Christmas decorations. I don't know what's wrong with me. It gives me.
We're gonna take a Christmas tree, put it in an elevator, and make you go up and down all day.
Jesus, no thanks. That's not for me. So appreciate all you guys will be getting an entry into the giveaway Friday for participating. So you rock. Okay, I wanted to do something else today. And kind of get all the negative stuff out of our system. I wanted to do this segment. Grinds my gears. Just like a little final grinds my gears for 2025. So we leave it in 2025 and kick off 2026 with a fresh start. What grinds your gears, guys, in this hobby?
NRDs.
How many hours do I have to talk about?
How many hours? Give us a couple. What grinds your gears? We could start from the top. Anything grind your gears?
Delay after delay after delay after delay.
Okay. That's one. How about you, Nathan? Anything?
Yes, multiple. This year I have I've got a few customs out there getting painted right now, and one is with a sculptor and painter in Brazil. His name is Tiago Provin, and anyways, this is a piece that's a mutant leader from The Dark Knight Returns, if you're familiar, and it's a bust. And he not only sculpted it, but he painted it for me. And I've been waiting quite a while for this thing, amongst one other. And I finally got the message that it was ready back in, I think it was August or September. And I paid for the shipping, and he gets to the post office, and it's accepted. And then, current events, Brazil is just not shipping to America right now, and it wound up being rejected. And so I'm having to wait out, weather the storm to get that piece. And tariffs have affected the industry, of course. They've big time. They've caused, they're causing some of the businesses to fail in part. I'm not saying it's only because of that, but it's definitely hurting some of the businesses, and of course the oversaturation from the few glory years after 2020, right? That plus the tariffs, and it's really hurting. And so it's been a struggle to see some of them fail. You know, some of them that have delivered some really nice pieces over the years. Some of them not so much, but so that's been a bummer. I've seen a lot of people selling off collections, and not only that, but selling off at huge discounts because of the market saturation, and it's just been a tough year for collecting. You know, there's been some great pieces, of course, to talk about, but as a whole, it's been a tough year for collecting, man.
Yeah, for sure. How about you, Nate? Anything that grinds your gears? Let's get it out.
Yeah, a couple things. One of the biggest ones is statue companies think that they could charge these outrageous pricing for shipping when it makes 0 sense whatsoever for it. Like there's no reason why it should cost $800 to ship its statue. When I've gotten things from just a regular company that weighs either twice as much or weighs the same that I could get for a quarter of that for shipping. And or like printing your own label. Like I can fucking print my own label if I want to. Like I shouldn't have to pay $800. And yeah, even like that's
the language on you.
Okay.
But that's really just my biggest one that kind of grinds.
Fair enough. So higher shipping prices.
Yeah,
that's fair. How about yourself, Alan?
Another one besides the delays.
Sorry, you said the delays. My apologies.
No, that's okay. I have another one.
Yeah, well, that's sure. Another one. Hold on, I got to click for that too.
Distributors that are like very eager to take your money, and then when you ask when is the piece going to ship, crickets.
Yep.
And that is absolutely unacceptable to me, and it keeps happening, and they never get called out on it, and it's very exactly. Yeah,
now's your time, Alan. Call them out, Alan.
No, I'm not going to call them out.
Okay, that's fine.
I don't want to do that on a live stream, but
you send those emails then.
They know who they are.
Okay.
And it happens over and over again, and it's absolutely unacceptable, and I hope they wake up, or they're gonna start losing business.
Obama. D-Rock. What's grinding those gears?
I don't know. Might have to come back to me. I'm not sure.
No problem, Lex.
I mean, they kind of touched on the points. Is the delays, and it's true that the shipping is crazy. When one company will ship the same statue for sometimes the shipping is included, and then the other company is $800. He's absolutely right. It's really that those two major things is what really happens in this hobby.
Yeah, seems like a running theme here.
Yeah.
How about yourself, Ruff?
I guess I got two. Like, I want shipping to make sense. So it's kind of like that. Like, I want that Prime 1 Aloy statue, but the shipping is more than it costs for the Red Sonja for some reason for me. And Red Sonja has multiple boxes and it's big. So there's that. And then also, like, I get tired of, like, when statue companies send you something that's broken and they expect you to just, like, do a simple glue and accept it instead of replace it. So I'm like, if I were to give you guys $100 less on the statue and I try to buy it, you're going to tell me no and to piss off or something like that. So, like, why do you expect me to take something that's broken and use my own money to glue it instead of sending me a replacement or giving me a discount? Like, I shouldn't have to fight tooth and nail for that. And I've had that happen a lot this past year.
All right. Piggy, I know you just got back. We were talking about grind my gears. So stuff we're going to leave back. Well, stuff we're going to talk about, but kind of start off 2026 on a positive note and kind of get out anything on our system, out of our system, grinds my gears in the hobby. Is there anything that grinds your gears in the hobby? I'll read some of the. Oh, you got it already?
Yeah, just one thing I heard Alan touching on it before my computer froze up, and that's the delays. Like, my pieces are constantly delayed, and I understand that happens, but like with the case of the Prime 1 Ivy, which I mentioned a lot, it's been delayed so much that I almost forget that I even ever ordered it. And then even before that, I won't even mention Tweeterhead and how I spent about 8 months of the year going in on them because nothing was shipping. So I would say just constant delays, and that's across the board with a lot of companies. And I see like Random was stating a few things about Sideshow, but I'll say of all the companies that I order from, I have the least amount of delays from them. Just speaking in terms of the delays.
Yeah.
So it is a plus for them. But it's just the constant aggravating delays.
So far, our theme is delays in shipping. Let's see in the chat. We got Vibranium Jim saying tire kickers. Klaus saying bad news. Alloy being delayed. New ETA shipping is June to September, so more delays. Jojo says people dick riding statue companies like they do no wrong. Freshco says delays from companies without any updates and ghosting customers. Freshco saying shipping prices that don't make sense. How do I live in a state and it costs more to get them than it does someone further away? Justin saying delays now are accepted. It's becoming a norm. So acceptable, but not acceptable. He's not wrong. Let me read some of these in the Facebook group. Leo saying great paint apps for prototypes and photos, and then really subpar paint apps on production pieces for delivery to clients. That's a good one. Justin saying estimated shipping / production dates. It is an obvious fabrication in most cases. The companies probably know how long production will take, or a better idea than what they advertise on the PO date. The companies simply do not provide a later date than the most optimistic estimate to build in a safety margin and avoid being late, which most are late.
Well, if they put the actual date that they know it's going to ship, no one's going to PO it.
Correct.
Biggest culprits being Prime 1, PCS, XM, Tweeterhead in that order. From
I
least
put Prime 1 up in there too.
From least to worst. From least to worst.
Yep.
Name ones. DeCorier says Ben Affleck Batman. That's the comment of the night, in my opinion.
Oh.
Jose says, what grinds my gears are these damn high statue prices. Dennis says, Tweeterhead and boxes. We got our guy Joseph saying, I hate that I only feel comfortable ordering from Sideshow or Big Bad Toy Store. Lost money with Open Vault Collectibles, Cosmic Chase, and now probably Tweeterhead. Want to support these smaller companies, but unfortunately only feeding the big beasts. James says, estimated shipping versus actual shipping.
Yes.
This is the kind of approach I took. I said, mine has to be the constant mentality on social media and YouTube that I see where people bend over for these companies. It's all about promote, sell, and not appreciating the hobby and artistry behind the pieces we're buying. If you give any feedback, you're considered negative and are shunned, and there's no room for a healthy debate. I don't like how collecting has become segregated, and it's not about collecting or the art form anymore. It's just about celebrating pieces that people won't even buy.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was mine. Yeah. So it's...
Well, I'll tell you what is also annoying, and this is aimed at one company in particular, and that's Prime 1. They put a new piece out for PO. Estimated shipping date, 4th quarter of 26 or 1st quarter of 27. Come on, guys, let's be real. When it gets to that time, all of a sudden there's going to be another delay, and it'll be another 8 months out or another year out, and they just try to hook you in to get that PO money, and they're not going to come anywhere close to that production date.
Now, when you see that, Alan,
Yep.
When you see that, Alan, and they put out a statue that you want, do you pre-order that statue?
No.
No?
Because I know what their little game is now.
Okay.
Ellen, have you done business with them before?
I always hear Prime 1 the culprit of this. I understand completely.
Yeah.
They do have a lot of delays.
I
I feel like nothing will change because their customer base keeps coming back.
Everybody else seems to meet their production deadlines. J&D is usually very close to being on time. Sideshow usually hits the mark.
That's not a fair comparison, really, but still, like the company itself is not good to their customers, and objectively not good to the customers, and it's a known fact. I mean, I just like it. Is it a new experience for you, or have you bought from them before, Alan?
No, this seems to be a pattern with them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It is absolutely a pattern. They are objectively not good to their customers, and they make great statues. They charge, they pad their shipping. That's known, and they're not good to their customers. and their sales are a joke for the most part. I mean,
Yep.
Well, the things they put out for sale are pieces that nobody wants to buy.
sure, and then they charge you, double that for shipping to make their money back. Their overhead. That's how they operate. I mean, it's
Yep, and I'm
Well,
aware of that.
they're marketing their sales wrong, because if they
Yeah.
if they marketed the sales right, see, this is the problem. So they're marketing their sale at 30% off, and then you pay double the shipping, which ends up to be retail. But if they marketed the sale as free shipping, you pay retail, we wouldn't say the same thing, even though it is the same thing.
it's business as usual for them, though. And so that's why I'm asking if you've done business with them before, Alan, because this is just how they operate.
This seems to be the way they operate.
I've had great customer service with them. So like, because I received one of my statues was broken, and they were awesome with it. Gave me I think $100 back.
Well,
for it.
and you're an example of a customer who's ordered product with them, and that's where there's a little bit of inconsistency. Is you've ordered, like, let's say, the Street Fighter line from them, where they've all been either on time or early.
Yeah,
Did
like
you have to shatter it?
one of my statues came an entire year early. From
Yeah, it's wild. That's wild.
Fury is like
Wow.
4 months early.
Wow, from
that's
Prime
wild.
Yeah,
One.
it's
That's
fine.
Did you have
crazy.
to
Ivy for 3 years.
Did you have to shatter your statue, Ruff?
They asked, so basically they told me I could shatter the back part of it. That was the part that was broken, and they would send me a replacement piece because it has a Street Fighter logo on it. So that's why. If not, I could. They gave me like $100, and it was like just a simple glue.
I mean,
so I glued it back and just took the $100.
To me, that's completely unacceptable. The fact that a company would ask you to shatter it and send them proof, or get a gift card so you can spend more money with them, is absolutely I mean, it's subjective, of course, but I see Sideshow would never ask you to break a statue. They would
that was Sideshow's old
Like,
protocol for the
3%.
longest time.
Yeah, they have.
I had my Poison
I don't
Ivy.
know, man. I've never dealt with that with Sideshow.
Yeah, I had my Poison Ivy premium format that I bought, and something came wrong with it, and I literally had to take her to my garage with this thickness of polystone to smash the base and send them proof. It's an old.
I think it's unreasonable.
It's like a
Yeah, they don't do it. I don't think they do it anymore, depending
Why
on
did you guys have
circumstance.
to?
Why?
There's
Because then you could just say if you
The
don't provide-
flanksters out there. I mean,
Exactly.
dude, that's
Exactly.
why. But
not
I just
just
haven't
that.
heard. I just haven't heard of Prime One making you guys do this. Like, I talked to one of my buddies the other day, and he said that he's had to do it for Sideshow in the past for pieces, but I didn't. I just haven't
That's
heard
what it
a lot
is,
of people talk about it. So it's just
Yeah, it's like there is a legal. So eBay makes you do it sometimes too if you sell collectibles on eBay, and if the person says that it's broken. Because I read a story about where a person sold like an antique violin, person said it was broken, and eBay made that person shatter the violin and send pictures to the seller. Like there's there's like a legality behind it. That's why.
That's
Back
crazy.
to Voodoo says they're a tad difficult. I kind of like this analogy here. They're a tad difficult, but the juice is worth the squeeze. They sent me a Batman Triumphant with a broken ear. Took a month to send me a new one after I had to shatter the head. I think the main thing to take away is it's important to give feedback. This is how I look at it. It's important to get feedback, and no way in heck should late statues or delays in this and whatever, etc., should be normalized. It shouldn't be normal. Like Piggy's still waiting for his Poison Ivy on Throne. 3 years. That's I think there's a threshold. There's a level of like we can say, hey, okay, I'll give you till this date or something to whatever happens. Stuff happens, delays happen. But I think Prime One is one of the most scrutinized companies. Right? I think Prime One personally is one of the most scrutinized companies. But if you look at all our collections, we all have Prime One in the collection.
Yeah.
But every little hiccup they do, I think they're scrutinized under a microscope that's unbelievable. I understand Prime One has delays, unacceptable. But man, at least they keep you in the loop. And you get an email saying, hey, we're delaying it.
Yeah.
QC issues, it could be full of shit. But at least they're keeping you in the loop.
I mean, there's plenty of shitty companies out there that make a good product, John.
Well,
that's just my take on it.
I don't see any shitty license companies making good product that people are. Well, actually, I do. You're right, Nate. You're right, Nathan.
Let me ask a question. So I have Prime 1 T800 through Prime 1 paid off already, and they delayed it a year. So now, let's say I wanted to cancel it. Do I get my money back? I never even asked them. You know,
It depends.
you guys
well, there's nothing to depend. If you paid your, I'd have to look at their terms and conditions. But considering it's Prime 1, considering it's Prime 1 and not a distributor, you would get everything back, but your NRD.
That's
feel like
crazy. They should give everything back, though.
Yeah.
They should give everything back.
But if you want that kind of service, you then order through Sideshow. Sideshow would give you your money back.
But here's the thing. I mean, well, Prime One's a Japanese company, so you have to deal with Japanese civil law. But if you're dealing with a distributor or something, or a retailer in the States, man, and statutes get delayed, I mean, that changes the term of a contract. And I've said this plenty of times in the community. It changes the terms of the contract, and now you know those NRDs and things like that just aren't, they don't have ground to stand on anymore. Those things don't hold up in court really much ever. All right, like you would take someone
being in
to
a
court.
foreign country, to touch them is very difficult.
What do you do with a distributor here in the States that you've paid 100% plus shipping on a piece?
You contact an attorney and you have them.
Weeks go by and you message them, and they have no idea. They can't give you an answer where the piece is or when you could expect it.
Well, I jumped the gun there. It depends on the variables there, Alan. Maybe we can maybe we can chat after the show's over.
Well, I know what I'd like to do. I'd like to fly someplace and knock them upside the head. But that's just me.
I mean, I've dealt with a bunch of retailers, and some good, some bad, and some have made things right, even through gritting their teeth for me. But and I've gone back to those people, because they have to please the customer in the end. So I'll chat with you later, man. If you want to name it.
Would you want your money back, Lex?
That's what I'm thinking, because I was really expecting it. I was expecting the piece. I mean,
it's a long way.
I got the T1000, and I got the other one through Sideshow, and I know they told me they delayed it.
Give you your money
and
back,
I know Sideshow will give me my money back, because the second they send the email, if I cancel it, they give me my money
100%.
back. This Prime is that I paid it.
So I think you should try. If you're really interested in canceling, I think you should reach out to Prime and see if you can get your money back, and let us know how it goes. Send them an email.
Yeah, good luck.
This is delayed. And we should follow it and kind of talk about it live.
I feel like it's gonna be delayed even more because there's that whole Blitzway thing.
Yeah, well, that's the thing.
I don't know.
And with those releases, a lot of the Prime releases, they're affiliated with Blitzway, and that's a whole mess. They haven't really kept open communication with us.
Correct.
To that, so
they should know about that. I'm sure they've already had people doing it.
Someone said in the chat that if Prime 1 delayed the piece, you get
exactly. Unlike all those little pansy asses nowadays.
Sorry, say that again. You get all your money back plus NRD. Okay.
Yes, if it's delayed. Yeah.
That's what they're saying.
Driving me crazy. They delayed it twice already.
They're worth trying. Those are going to be epic, though.
Yeah, honestly, Sideshow and Prime have been the best two.
Yeah.
For me.
Sideshow's great. I never had an issue, and I was telling John before, even with PCS, I never had an issue with them either. They no problem, they no hesitation is they'll give me at least the credit back or whatever. So
I wouldn't say that live.
I'm sorry, that's my experience with them.
That's the thing.
I bought a few pieces with them,
and that's the thing. If you're offered refunds, is it consistent to everyone all around? That's the thing with these companies. That's why I say it's always good to mention it live to hold them accountable. If you're giving one customer a refund and you got another customer asking for a refund for a similar issue, and you're only rewarding one, how does that make sense from a customer service
and they
standpoint?
respond back right away. I don't even wait a long time. They respond back fast.
Yeah. So we'll see.
But I'll
thanks. That's the main topic is delays, high shipping. D-Rock, were you able to come up with one?
Yeah, it falls in line with pretty much the shipping issue, but mine was a little deeper in as much as just like bullshit within those types of fees and stuff. I think a lot of it's like smoke and mirrors on what's really going on the tariff fees, the shipping rates that have skyrocketed in the last few years. Even before the tariff stuff came in, they were starting to jack these crazy shipping prices. And my problem is this. Here's the question. When that stuff is over, because it will eventually come back down to earth, hopefully, will they just keep these fees on everything?
Yes.
Because that happened. That's the worst part. Is that companies like to use situations where they need to charge an extra thing because they're having an issue with something and it's costing them a penny, and they charge you $10 to cover it. And then when that issue is over and we've moved on, they don't go back.
Oh, never.
They just stick with the fee.
Once
They just
the
stick
price
with the
goes
fee
up on
forever.
something, it's
Yeah,
never
it's the
going to
fucking dumbest. It's the dumbest shit ever. That's my gripe from. That's my gripe for 2025.
Yeah.
Do you remember
if you add a fee and it's for a specific event, if you add the Mount St. Helen eruption fee from whatever year, and then 20 years later you still have that fee, it's still in there, and it's like, what the fuck are you doing?
I think a big one will be once the tariff.
It drives me nuts.
Hey Lex, if you're looking for a good example of Prime One's business practices, if you go back a few years during the COVID phase, they had a COVID fee that they attached to their statue purchases that many may not recall, but it was literally a COVID fee. And there was other companies doing that kind of thing too, because increased whatever everything. But yeah, they had a COVID fee for a time.
And then there was a problem with getting shipping containers.
Shit.
Tweeterhead.
There was a shipping shortage, where there was some problem there, and the prices went up. Well, I don't think we have shipping container issues now, and the prices haven't come down.
No, but see, that's the problem.
Let me just get to this comment, Quint. Let me get this. Justin dropping a super chat. Appreciate you, brother. Maybe everybody will be on time in 2020.
You son of a bitch.
Appreciate you, Justin, and thanks. I don't know. You guys are getting my. I don't know. You guys are getting my blood pressure.
That's always laugh when people are like, "If you raise wages, prices are going to go up." And I'm like, "They go up anyway."
Guys, but have you?
Yeah, they go up anyway for any excuse at all. They just look for an excuse. So like the media feeds the frenzy of price increases, and then they never come down. It's like all they have to say is 2 weeks from now, prices in the market are going to rise, even if they weren't going to rise.
Okay, but here's the
problem. Guess what?
Everybody's
Everybody's going to do. We're going to raise the price 10%.
But here's the underlying problem. I think a lot of us complain about shipping. A lot of complain about shipping costs. A lot of us complain about delays. But we're still spending the money on the product, with the company. So the only thing is, how can you entice change if we're getting stuck in the same habits? Prime One could be late 3 years, but let me tell you, they're not having a problem selling. What's her face on Throne, Red Sonja on Throne. They're not having a problem selling Marcus from Gears of War. It looks like He-Man's selling well. So that's what I don't understand is. We know there's delays, but
I think a lot of the people that are buying have not experienced that happening to them yet, but it will.
Right. But I put myself into the perspective of having a statue late 3 years, and how I think about it is, I've primed myself, no pun intended, in
That's good.
Expecting that, not expecting it. Like I said, this shouldn't be normalized whatsoever. But I've
that wisdom tooth
I'm
gone.
losing wisdom. No,
but you didn't lose any wisdom.
See, here's the thing, though: if you don't buy the product, the only one losing out is you, right? Because those 3 years will come by, and that's why I don't pre-order. Company will turn around to a collector like Jonathan and say, "Why don't you pre-order? Why don't pre-order? Because you haven't incentivized me to pre-order. You're late. Your shipping fees are expensive, etc. Yeah. I'll wait till it comes out on the market." So if you're someone who's pre-ordering, you're essentially advocating for these high issues. But at the end of the day, like I said, when we look at our collections, delays are not delays. We're all bad culprits of supporting the company with poor shipping timeframes and high shipping rates. Because it's all in our collections. We're not putting our wallets where our mouths are.
Well, there's also this is the last thing I'll say on it. There's also a huge inconsistency, and it reared its head this year with this company Hexapus. So it's not anything against them. It's just them shipping out statues for $300 shipped that were XM pieces that cost $1,100 plus when they came out plus shipping. Just opens my eyes to like, what does this stuff really cost? Because they're still having to send that stuff on a boat.
Yep.
But they don't have to.
And everybody's saying costs tons and tons of fucking money to ship, and they're eating. Are they just on a $300 statue shipped? Are they just making nothing?
Yeah, they're not. He said they're
Just
not.
Their own
He said,
containers.
He
they're
said
not
it.
making anything. And the other thing is, you got to remember, they don't necessarily have to insure the product either, because it's no after sales care. So,
But not on
that's
all the
fine.
pieces.
I'm
Not
talking
on
about
all the
after sales
pieces.
I'm literally talking about the cost of the product and the cost of to ship it, and what are you making? And you can't sit here and tell me they're making nothing.
They're
Why would
making
you do that?
They are.
What would be the point?
They are
What would be
because
the point of selling anything in a commercial business retail if you don't make any money? They're making
Because
some profit.
you're
somehow.
buying from him, getting that good experience, and then you'll remember that experience and buy another product from him. And so,
Boy, I don't remember the statue, but remember, D-Rock, you and I both had a piece coming in from like Prime One, and I had a custom coming in that was on the same container. If
Same
you remember
container,
that.
yeah.
And our shipping was like hundreds and hundreds of dollars, and the custom weighed more than what we were getting from Prime One, and the
Right.
custom was probably like what $140 to ship. Exactly.
Yeah, it was like
That's all you need to
all
know.
the so that's the other thing. If we want to bring customs in, let's go ahead and do that.
oh boy,
When I order customs, I've
Still gotta
never
show.
had shipping be over $300 on any of them, no matter how big they are, no matter how maybe 310. I'll take that back. I won't say over 300. It wasn't 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Really?
Never. I've
And the
never had
310
any.
is probably a double box.
I've paid $800 something dollars on a custom.
And it's like the ones that I've ordered aren't light pieces either. Like I had a third scale set came, which was like Incredible Hulk. So you had the Hulk and Banner,
Oh
and
yeah.
their bases were huge.
Are you talking
I
about
mean,
the
these
transformation piece?
pieces weren't small. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
anyway, it seems like they were always beating the retailers' prices on the shipping of the stuff I was getting, and I'm just like putting it back to what Piggy said. We saw that in action live on those pieces. It was exactly the same. I was like, how is their shipping half? And they're selling way less statues than this company is.
Yeah.
And
The
the
big
company who's
companies get a
selling
better
more
rate.
should have a better discount. But instead, what they're doing is they're using their deep discount to make more money.
let me
And
tell
it's
you
the same
this.
thing they do with their sale. That's why the Prime One Studio sales bullshit. I've went on there plenty of times, and I don't know how many times I've looked at that. I think they had like an Optimus and a Megatron that they've tried to sell for forever, for years now, and they keep saying they put them on sale. And it's like, oh, that looks like a good price, and it's like $500 to ship it. It puts it right back up to over
retail.
$1,000. Like yeah, you're not going to get it under $1,000 no matter what from them, because they're going to get the shipping number up to get it over 1,000. So it's like,
If they marketed it to you retail and free shipping, would you feel the same way?
no, because here's the problem. It shouldn't be that much. The statue isn't as big as their 1/3 pieces. It doesn't weigh as much.
Correct.
It should be like $150.
Well, my
to
question
ship
to you
at
is, if
most.
they gave it to you for retail and hid the shipping into the retail cost, would you know?
No, not on the sale. No, the point I'm making isn't that the marketing is bad. The point I'm making is their sale is bullshit.
But the sales
It's
bullshit
not a
because the
sale.
marketing is bad.
No, it's not even that. It's worse than that. You're saying that would fix it. That means I'm an idiot, is what you're saying.
No, it
if
doesn't
I
mean
just
you're an idiot.
believe
No,
the
no, it
marketing.
means that-
No. You're saying that if the marketing was different, people would just bite it. But what I'm telling you is their price is so far off. Even if the marketing was that, I don't think it would fix it.
I think
Because
that
the
if they
price
came
is
out,
still too high.
I think that
It's
if
still
they,
too high.
I think if they came out and said, "Hey, everyone, we're doing a sale. All these items, they're not discounted, but they're giving free shipping." I think they'd sell a lot more.
The whole point is when I go into a sale and it says this is a sale, it's 30 or 40% off.
Yep.
I
Yeah,
don't
then it's
expect the other
$600
percentage to
shipping.
be made up. Yeah, it doesn't make any
No.
sense on a piece that weighs like 40 pounds. I'm like, come on.
Yeah.
But that's why
that-
at least the community has stones to rub together, because then they don't buy, right? That's why the same pieces sit and sit and sit.
Yeah,
It's
and
not
they do.
working.
And
The
the, and then
tactic's
the
not
stupid
working.
thing is they never change the sale. And they keep
Yeah.
trying to sell the same pieces, and they never actually discount them and take. That's the other thing I don't understand about this industry. In other industries, if any retail businesses, when they go to sell something, when it doesn't sell for a certain period of time, they usually have a discount like schedule. It's like, all right, 10% off at this point. 20% off this point. At some point, we got to get this thing out the door. We just don't want to sit on it in the warehouse. We got to get it out because we have other stuff that needs to come in. And it seems like Prime One just never discounts anything, really. Like, they don't really ever discount it to sell it.
That's why we're getting those prices from Hexapus.
Yeah,
Just because Hexapus bought those wholesale discounts.
Yeah.
And they're combining all their everything into their own shipping containers. That's why they're able to do those. That's why we're able to see those prices, because it's all stock that's not selling. It's just sitting collecting dust in Prime One's warehouse and XM's warehouse, and they need to make money on it. Yeah. They sold
and
it
that just makes Prime One look even dumber. It doesn't help their business model at all. If I was Prime One, I'd be like, why would we sell you this and then you look great, we look stupid, then nobody will buy.
I do think a lot of it's going to be based on the Japanese economy, though, and the value of the yen versus the value of other markets, and the cost of shipping there versus other markets. I lived there for a few years. It's been a while, but when I was in the service, and it's an expensive country to live in general, and so everything just costs more, and that could just be a part of it. I'm not necessarily advocating for them. I definitely think they're padding their shipping. But unless any of us saw behind the scenes, none of us will ever be able to truly know, unfortunately.
81 people in here. Appreciate you guys all stopping by. It seems to be that shipping and fees and that sort of thing is what everyone's interested in listening to. But what were you going to say, Alan?
I got one more little that you guys are going to love.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I had $350 worth of Prime One points. So I applied it toward, I don't recall what statue. I applied it toward a statue on checkout, and that was all fine and good. And suddenly my shipping fee went from $400 to $750.
Wow.
I'm like, whoa. What the hell is this all about?
Yeah.
That's the old switcheroo.
So I messaged them like immediately, and I called them out, and I gave them all the here's the this and the that, pointed it all out to them.
Yeah.
2 days later, we're so sorry. We're going to make that adjustment, and your shipping will be back to what we had originally quoted. And I'm like, yeah, but had I not called you out on it, you would have whacked me for that extra. In other words, those points were worthless because you took the points,
right?
And you just applied it toward the made my shipping more.
And then you start to wonder, like, why is that even programmed in? Like, it should be programmed where it doesn't do that, but it's obviously programmed in their system.
May or may not catch that.
Yeah, they won't. That's the point. That's what I'm saying. Why would they want to prime? Why would you want to calculate? Like, why would you want to program that into your checkout system and your point system, knowing it's obviously they could have made it where it comes up with the same shipping and the shipping doesn't increase. So somebody programmed that in. It's not like an error in the system that jumped the.
Oh, not at all. No, this is intentional.
It's just like trying to get you.
Sure.
They're just trying to. They're just trying to never lose a penny.
Pardon me?
Did you keep the order, Alan?
Well, after they had made the adjustment, yes.
I hate to see it.
But that's why when John said, if they said, hey, we're going to sell this to you at retail or discount it with free shipping, I said my first thought was I need to have seen the price immediately before the announcement, because I feel like they're like, hey, now it's $1,000 plus free shipping. Well, what was it before you made the announcement? You know what I mean?
But we're making, I think we're making Prime One to be like, I don't know what
they seem to be the worst offender.
They're the main ones. They're the ones that charge the most.
So why not order the product through Sideshow then?
They don't always have it.
Correct. So
Sure.
I
say it's usually cheaper for me to, even with the shipping, because I don't have to pay tax. And it's
go through Prime One.
But the problem is sometimes like PCS, Prime One, Tweeterhead, they have items that are exclusive to their site, and they're not available on Sideshow. I think if given the choice, probably most people will buy every single piece from Sideshow.
I think Sideshow even gets the bonus pieces now, if I'm not mistaken. I could be completely wrong.
There was a time when they weren't.
There was a while, but that was a very long time ago.
Yeah.
Prime One's just been still cheaper for me because I don't have to pay tax, and on $1,000 piece, tax kicks your ass.
Yeah.
I think they should just do what Hexapus did, because he said that he paid his shipping agent like a lump sum, and then it doesn't matter what happens, he has to ship it. So that's probably why it's like
relationship. I like that idea.
Yeah, and
That's
I think
why you're
that
gonna wait a while
everybody's doing
too.
it.
Yeah,
That the way the Hexapus does it, you have to wait until that container fills up, and before it ships, and then it's going to be a month or two beyond that.
Correct. Yeah, I bought a few from Hexapus. I know I just got a shipping notice now, and I know that I have to wait at least 30 days for it to hit over here. So I'm already used to it with Hexapus, and but it's I'd rather do that. I'd rather wait the 2 months and get killed $400-500 in shipping.
I think this is a great topic. We can all vent and get it all out of our system.
That's what it is. That's what this is
I know.
about.
Yeah, I feel
100%.
better already.
This is all healthy banter.
Right before the
all
new
friends
year.
sitting here. This is what it is. Get it all out before the new year.
Yeah,
And hopefully trust me. Out of 82 people that were in here, one of them had to be a company representative. But
I got one since Alan talked about rewards points.
It's too much time on it because I still got the rest of the show. Go. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I hope
the rewards points should not expire.
Reward points should not expire. Yeah, and I should wake up and I don't know. Reward points should not expire. Come on, people got millions.
They didn't used to expire
back in the day. Yeah.
No.
All I say stuff like this is I see a lot of Prime 1 getting irked and nipped and shipping motherfuckers buying J&D guts, getting an $800 bill and pulling out their credit cards, no problem.
That's crazy.
Come on.
No, that's annoying too, John. It is.
It's annoying too, but I don't hear people blasting them as much as I hear people going after Prime 1.
I like Prime 1.
A company who's putting out, they're putting out a crap ton of product.
I was blasting J&D pretty good about that, actually. So
I'm not speaking.
And I've gotten all my
specifically about you, Alan.
Oh, I know.
And I could just say in my case is because I've had the experience with Prime 1 and I've yet to get my first J&D piece yet, so I can't really speak to any gripes with them.
Have you considered canceling Ivy?
No, because I feel like the minute I cancel it, they're gonna be like, ship tomorrow. Yeah.
That's my exact hesitation too.
I'm not justifying their wait list. Like I 100% agree they need to work on that. That's why they were docked on the report cards this year. I think for most of us, Vega and myself, is because they have that's crucial, right? Or set a more realistic timeline. I don't know what's happening behind the scenes with factories where some IPs are getting out a year and a half in advance and others aren't. They're getting delayed, but they got to nip that in the butt for 2026.
Well, if they put a new PO out and they put the actual date that they know it's going to be, which is probably 2028, people are going to look at that and say, well, screw this. I'm not going to PO that piece.
Well, I think they were putting things out reasonably. They were putting out things a year and a half out. Prime 1, right? They weren't putting up product out 6 months.
No. And you're right, about a year to year and a half. Yeah. But realistically, when that year and a half comes around, it's going to be another 8 months or 9 months before you actually get the piece.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, that's quoting and releasing from their factory.
Are you talking about their Blitzway collaboration pieces?
I don't know, but baby love, I will buy Prime 1 till the air in my lungs aren't there. Baby boy, I will buy Prime 1. I'm no, what do they call them, kiss ass or dick riders? I'm not a dick rider, man, but when I see good art, I know what good art is. And if Prime 1's doing what they're doing, baby, 10 years late, I'll be there waiting because I'm not going to spend all that money.
I still think it's a lousy business practice.
Oh, of course it's like I said, I'll be the last person to want to normalize that. I don't want to normalize late statues. That's why I've preached from day one of starting YouTube. Pay your little NRD.
Yeah.
And that's it. I see guys paying NRD payment plans, full amount. Nope. Pay your NRD, and that's it. So you can have a quick escape. God forbid something happens.
Exactly.
That's it.
If you have to bail on it, you're only going to lose a couple $100.
That's the way I look at it. That's how I collect. Everyone's different.
Never let them keep those.
My man, when I see good art, there's good art. And Prime 1, goddamn. Prime 1 is.
And to give them a pro, since I always try and balance it out, they do listen. Well, it's a con for me, but a pro for everyone else. They literally just posted, we heard everyone as far as the He-Man. We're making the legs and the arms more lean. We're increasing the skull size by 5%. Thanks, Battle Cat, for sending me that. So I think it's great that they're listening to the feedback, although it's making it harder for me to resist. So
I think he's
as a pro.
He's tweaked a little bit. That Johnny guy. He's being a little bit more, more tamed than how he used to be. No, and this and that. Last couple posts he's made, he's been a little more. There's a little more respect. Thank you, appreciate your community, this and that. So we'll see.
Talking about Matsumoto.
Yeah. Look at his post. I've been shocked. I've been shocked, bro. He's been posting. I'm like, it's not the same guy. Maybe it's
great reasons too.
Maybe it's AI.
Right,
yeah, he gave. I asked for the Jurassic Park, the doctors to be on the base. He gave a whole 3-paragraph. Maybe it's AI. Maybe it's not. I don't know. But even Ken
I don't know.
With the Godzilla.
With the Godzilla, he gave a whole description. Anyways, we'll leave it at that. I guess we'll see how they do in 2026. But they need to fix up that, because making good product will only get you. It'll get you so far too, right? People need to get the product, but that's why, again, only pay your NRDs. Don't go catfished into paying more than an NRD, because they're one of the companies that still do only the 10%, I think, down. Talk about these guys for a second. There really isn't much to talk about. Just how disappointed I am in them too, for not giving customers an update. They got 2 days to give customers updates as to what happened with that the rest of the Marvel lineup, and they went after that guy Anton, and still didn't give everybody an update. So
they didn't know an update in the first place. They should never even open.
Yeah, they shouldn't have done it, 100%. But it's like sometimes Ken. It's like sometimes like Ken says, "You're damned if you do, damned if you don't." In this case here, where they were just absolutely in the gutter, they should have just, unless they were concrete 100%, they should have set an expectation. We'll have these 3. They said, hey, we'll have these 3 Marvel pieces out guaranteed, and then by the end of the year they can have the other 3, they would have looked so much better, because they over exceeded the expectation. Now they look stupid. The people who backed up that interview look stupid. Everybody who was defending XM looks stupid, because hey, look, now what? The customers, even outside the Marvel pieces, still don't have an update. So I don't know. XM, for me, they're pretty much where they were in the beginning. They're trying to climb out, but they are still nowhere.
The stage in Mortal Kombat where you knock the guy off the bridge and they land on the spikes in the pit? That's fucking XM. Somebody needs to take that, put XM, one of those dudes laying down in the pit on the fucking spikes, man.
Hell yeah.
Whatever. Okay. Let's keep going. Nothing new there. I wanted to talk about some of this stuff. I'll pull it up quick, because Friday's going to be the award show. Give me a second. It was just a He-Man. I know some of you guys wanted to talk about that. I don't know if Piggy's still here, if we stepped away.
No, I'm right here.
You're right here? Okay, good. Let's take a quick at this. Share this tab instead. Probably a little bit longer episode than normal, but can you guys see the screen?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Beauty. Yep. Okay, so a few pieces. Let's get into it. He-Man, 1999. For the ultimate bonus version at 400 ES. The regular version is $16.99, and we'll get to that. No ES yet. What the ultimate comes with. The ultimate's going to come with the bonus axe, right? And it also comes with, they were smart in doing this, the arm that goes up and the swappable head. So you get a bust stand as well. You get a lot for the extra money.
I'm not seeing the arm there, John. It seems that might be with both.
Is it with both?
It's just that swappable head part. It didn't say arm.
Hold on.
It has the the like silver
Yeah, this one here. It's right here.
Like that part on the shoulder.
So the regular version doesn't come with this portrait or this arm.
Is it a torso swap?
It's a torso swap.
Oh wow.
It's a torso
yeah.
swap.
Oh,
wow. Otherwise there'd be a huge seam where the arm
That's
is.
what I was saying. I was like, I don't see no seam line. That's seamless as heck.
Because it comes with a bust stand for the torso.
Yeah, this pose here does not come with the regular version.
There's a seam because it fits into the chest plate. That whole like triangle. It fits into that triangular section.
Oh, that's a good place to hide it too.
Let's see. Well, it's very easy to tell.
That'll work.
No, it's a torso. It's a full torso look.
Now it's even more difficult because, as I was saying, Battlecat sent the article where he said they're going to make the legs and the arms more lean, and they're going to increase the sculpt size by 5%. So now it's even more difficult to resist getting.
Yeah,
So the
it says here it's swappable head, hand and arm part. So
That's cool.
I guess the torso is the half body as well. Then it's not a torso swap. It's just you remove this piece and then you remove the head, right? Is that what we're saying? You just remove the arm.
Then why
why
does
are
it
you
have
getting
a
a special base?
swappable torso?
Well, the torso is to display the other arm and head.
I think their marketing maybe was a bit confusing unintentionally, and so it's got us confused now.
Either way, if it's a torso swap out or not, if you want this iconic look, you're gonna have to go ultimate version. With the regular version, you still get the Battle Cat. So the Battle Cat at $17.99, but with the regular version, this is all you get. It's him looking like this. That's it, which is good as well. But you don't get that iconic sword up in the air.
And what were you going to say, Alan?
No. I think my question was answered. I was under the impression that it was a from the waist up switch out, and that may be wrong.
We'll have to find out. In the post, it says head and arm swap out. So it doesn't say torso swap out.
Okay.
And then it has a torso stand.
And then it has a torso stand. Precisely.
Okay. Yeah, it's kind of confusing, but okay.
What's it say there?
Let me see. By the power set on the
two swappable
battle sword, heavy He-Man's upper body with the power sword raised above his head. Battle Cat's closed mouth. Enjoy combining these display. In addition, the UT bonus version includes an extra right hand holding a battle axe. See, it doesn't say torso. It says includes an extra right hand holding the battle axe. Doesn't say an extra torso.
It's swappable upper bodies, and it doesn't say arm
here.
down below.
Swappable upper bodies. Yeah, it's a little weird.
That does say that. Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see what it'll be. Preferably, it would be torsos, I think, right?
Yeah.
That would be just like Prime 1, though, to hide that upper, that
Upper
high
bodies.
holding pose, behind the $300
Yeah, of course.
cost increase.
Of course. That, the torsos, the bust stand, and the extra portrait.
It's worth it. I mean, for $300, it seems like you're getting a value there.
Only a few spots left. To Justin's point, Wolf Predator said the same thing, and it still says the same thing, I believe, if not. But so we'll see if that's the case. April to July 2027. Again, realistic. I don't know if that's realistic, but
2030.
But man, the banter around this piece, people are going wild over this.
He killed Tweeterhead.
When they showed this He-Man, I think my DMs on Facebook lit up so much that I couldn't even filter through.
I think the first thing I said live was, "Wow, Tweeterhead was just dead, buried live, dead live right there." But Tweeterhead offers.
Reach out to him. I hadn't talked to him in years, probably on this one.
Tweeterhead offers a different approach to them, right? To a smaller scale and a more animated look, as opposed to this realistic look.
Mm-hmm.
So
I wouldn't say they offer it; they pre-order it.
Okay, good point. And then we had Varang, 400 ES.
I like this piece.
I actually saw the movie Saturday in 3D. It was
What
amazing.
trailer did you see for Doomsday?
Oh yeah, did you see the Doomsday trailer, Alan?
Yeah, it wasn't that. I mean,
okay,
I wasn't all that impressed with it. But then again, I'm not a Marvel fan, so.
No, of course.
I want to watch this movie.
But this movie, this is amazing. It's 3 hours long, so it's a long film, but it's the best of the three so far.
Wow!
Oh wow!
That's high praise. $18.99 with an ES of 400 for the bonus. Same price for the regular. So what comes with the bonus then? Well, let's see.
If you get the two hands,
the two hands there, yeah, there you go. Same price. You might as well go bonus then.
Yeah.
Alan, after I saw Gone with the Wind when I was growing up, I feel like I could sit through any movie, no matter how long it is, even if it's like a day and a half. If you can conquer Gone with the Wind at any point in your life, you are.
Yes.
Here's the big one. Marcus from Gears of War is going up December 30th.
Yeah, that'll probably be my next pre-order.
450 ES for the ultimate bonus. Regular is $16.99. Let's take a look at what the ultimate bonus is.
Hey, wasn't there like about a 12 to 16-inch like Ultimate Edition statue that came with the game at some point?
Was there?
Uh,
I'm not sure. I this is so
About a
old. I haven't
foot and a
played this
half,
in years.
maybe.
This was like college when I played the first one. It was a long time ago.
So with this one, you get two options. You have the torso. It's going to be a leg swap out, just like the Joker on Throne they had. So you can either have him on his knees there or standing. And
I
then
think it's odd that his gun and his suit is covered with all the locust blood, and his face is pristine.
Yeah. Clean
I
face.
love
Pop
this
colors
piece.
and get
This
all bloody
piece,
face.
I love it. They did a fantastic job.
The
Oh
laser
yeah,
so good.
LEDs all over the base. That's your option swappable parts there.
it's got the right Easter eggs too, which is cool. It's got what was his name? The guy with the mask behind.
Dom?
It was like the
You're
I
talking
don't
about
know.
the guy-
The guy on the
It is
back. That's,
Dom.
yeah, no, not Dom. It's just like a fallen character behind, but he was kind of like the dim-witted,
Carmine?
butt of a lot of jokes. Carmine, maybe, I don't
Did
know.
he always wear a helmet?
Pilot.
Yeah, and they have the helmet in the statue. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
There's
that's
a lot of
Carmine.
Easter eggs in it, and there's
Yeah.
like the dog tags or the cog tags, I guess.
On the piece. Throughout the piece.
Perfect. This is a perfect piece.
I think they're killing this real elite master line.
Yeah.
With the prototypes at least. We'll see as we get them in hand, but yeah, this is good
Yeah,
stuff.
now I need Dom and Cole training. I'll be
I was about to say Cole. We need Cole.
You want to see more?
Oh yeah, I want Carmine. I want Cole. I want Baird. I mean, this is what got me into the game.
The Locust
Alright.
General.
That's a lot.
yeah.
That is a lot.
It's going up for order. $18.99. Yeah. Also, again, they're killing it with the real elite master line portraits. Blitzway, who's Blitzway? That's what they're making it seem like.
I just can't wait for the Master Chief to come.
Halo was announced. Yep.
I'm
Yeah,
surprised they got
A few
Halo.
more things to blow through. News wise, we're pretty much done. We'll just get into some community stuff. Nate, these were your containers that you put together, right? For your swap outs.
And I actually just ordered another one of those drawers setups,
On the
but
bottom
it's slightly larger. It has like a couple deeper drawers at the bottom, but the rest are about the same. And they're about 3 inches deep each drawer. Not bad.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, I appreciate you sharing. This is really cool. Really cool idea. And you have the foam.
That's dope.
You just do your inserts, and it's nice. They're protected. Even if one of those suitcase style things, display case, they fall on the floor, you're safe, right? You're all good. Nothing's gonna happen to
Yeah,
those pieces.
keeps them handy, instead of
Yeah.
leaving them in the box. I like to keep things fresh and change them up,
Yep. Love it. Appreciate you sharing that, man.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Okay. All we had here. So we were gonna do this, and then we're gonna get out of here. We missed last week, so we're gonna do it today. The collection scavenger hunt from Vega. Shout out to him. The first one for last week's was I Love Gold.
I love gold.
Never Thought I'd Find It, and Vintage Filter. So let's go through them. For I Love Gold, I got Richard sharing his Patek Philippe over here.
Ooh,
Oh my.
fancy.
Yeah, that's all I shared. Is Patek Philippe, and then him and Popo got into like a watch show off time, like show and tell time. I'm like, all right,
Uh-oh.
That's when you ask anyone if they have any gray poupon. When you
Great
can
poupon. I had a poupon after dinner. Luke, this was I don't know if this was his heart. What was the 3? I Love Gold. Never Thought I'd Find It. A Vintage Filter. Maybe Never Thought I'd Find It, but this is the his Black Panther. It's at the back of the base. Maybe I Love Gold. I don't know.
Maybe he was just looking for that statue for a while.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably. But that is a nice backing to that piece. Appreciate you, Luke. Statue Kingdom, Level 52 Studios Princess, all dressed out in antique gold attire. Never thought I'd find it is the Sideshow Frankenstein's Monster Black and White Edition, only 100 ES.
Hmm.
And then a vintage take on Sideshow Deja Thoris with the filter.
Nice.
Love to see it.
Yep.
Theo with his penguin for I Love Gold, I guess the monocle and all the coins that he carries. For I Never Thought I'd Find It is the Hunter
Junta.
by Prime One. Yeah.
That's
And-
a Hunter.
A Hunter? Okay. And then you're the boss. And then the doll has the filter on it. Another Prime One, triple threat. Appreciate you, man. Cristiano with the Wonder Woman golden armor for gold. That's his representation.
That was such a
Today?
bad.
Yeah, but armor's cool looking.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
the arm. Yeah, the arm is cool, but that movie.
Is that the Queen Studios one, or is that the Hot Toys? I can't tell.
No, this is. I think it's Queen. It's not Hot Toys, no. And that's her without the wings on. She still gets to put the wings on. Yeah. Appreciate you, Cristiano. And we got Evan. It's me, Evan. Gold coins, gold DC coins, which you love to see. Never thought I'd find
Pretty
it.
neat.
2 vintage puffy stickers. He looked for many years for those stickers there on the left.
Man, I had those
Not
things
your
on
man.
my lunchbox.
Really?
I had the figures from that line and read the comics from that, and I'm sure I had those stickers, those puffy stickers.
Awesome.
Yeah, man.
And then filter for his 3 comic covers there. Some Spidey and Hulk love. We got Vega. I guess the gold for the Professor
Yes, sir.
Xavier's chair, hovercraft, whatever you call that thing. For Never Thought I'd Find It, the symbiote Spidey custom statue.
That's a
And
good
then
one.
filter is some Psylocke. Some love for Psylocke there. Appreciate you, man. For this is Jax. The first one is the for I Love Gold. XM's purple suit Catwoman with the safe underneath her there with the gold bars. Never Thought I'd Find Her is Mr. Sin by Sideshow. And what's this one again? This was the vintage
That's
style
the bombshell
DC
piece.
Bombshells, yeah. For
Batgirl.
oh no, I think Never Thought I'd Find Her was the vintage Bombshells Batgirl, and then Filter is the Mr. Sin. Makes more sense that way. That is a nice piece, that DC Bombshells piece.
Yeah, those are cool.
Yeah. For this one, this is Justin's. This is all 3 here.
Oh, hello.
Yeah.
Nice.
Never Thought I'd Find It. Star Wars, what issue is that? 1? I can't tell.
That's number
42, I think.
42?
or 42.
Yeah. And
I think it's 42. First appearance of Boba Fett.
yeah, at 8.5. And then he's got the actual Kenner figure, which is incredible. Graded on top of it all. You'll love to see that. So appreciate you guys who participated for number 35. Now number 36. This was Naughty List, Jingle Bells, Batman Smells, and Elf Sized. So we had Statue Kingdom with Naughty List was with Krampus. Jingle Bells, Batman Smells was I like that wreath idea, him on the wreath.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's cool.
That was cool.
That's cool.
And then Elf Quest for Elf Size.
Cheating.
Yeah. Cutter from Elf Quest. Yeah. That's if you told me that was Gollum, that could have been Gollum. It's all the same. Appreciate you, man. Jimmy sharing the Sideshow Catwoman for what the heck was it again? Oh, Naughty List. Okay, that's fine. That pose.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. Jingle Bells, Batman Smells was a little accessory to one of the pieces, the proximity.
Joker.
Pieces.
Came with Joker.
With Joker? Okay, cool.
The Pogo one.
Yeah, I like that. That's cool. And then Elf Size is this Moon Knight figure that he has. Cool. Appreciate you, Jimmy. Nathan, this was yours, right? For
Julie Newmar Catwoman.
yeah,
That's
Julie
my
Newmar.
latest acquisition there. It was a local buy, too.
Was it?
Wow.
I like the
Yeah.
ball of yarn there. The
Brand
bottom of
new.
it. Love it.
Nice.
New in box.
Jingle Bells, Batman Smells. I guess the Harley and the Joker. And then elf size.
Yep.
What's elf size would be?
I sent you one more. There's the little
Hold on, did I take it? Oh, of course I did. The
DC Direct piece.
DC
There it
Direct.
is.
I'm more wondering how you were able to find vanilla Coke because we don't have that.
That's the new one. I don't know.
Oh, vanilla Coke is amazing, but that's fine.
Cool little piece.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I have this too. I love this piece. Yep. Frank Miller's Dark Knight
Yep.
Returns. Yep.
You know me.
Yeah, 100%. I can't remember if I took this for him to sign. I could have sworn I took the. I can't remember now. All right, that's cool. Elf size, that's a cool one to use. Theo, Mr. Sin from Sideshow. For what was it again? Naughty List. Naughty List. That's right.
Naughty List.
2 is Batman LBS for Batman Smells. Jingle Bells, Batman Smells. And
Crash.
three was Crash Bandicoot for elf sized. Heck yeah. Made it to the end, guys. Appreciate you participating in that. We have one more going on. It's posted up in the Facebook group. I want you guys to check it out. I'll tag everyone so you guys can get it for up next Monday. It's actually the last one we're doing for, let's say, like maybe the next 6 months, and then maybe Vega will pick it up again. We're going to pick up the Everyday Archive once again for the next 6 months. So we'll kind of go back and forth between Archive and the Scavenger Hunt. Huge shout out to the channel members: Damiano, Brian, Kenzilla, Bats in the Belfry, Ben, Boba Bill, Decorie, Slifer, Tom, Graded, Justin, Vibranium Jim, X-Men Exclusives, and Gotham Cinnabites. I appreciate you guys big time. And I appreciate the panel tonight. I know we went a little bit over for a Monday night. Goddamn, we went over. But really good conversation. And it's kind of good to flush the system of all this shipping stuff and fees and delays and NRDs and all that crap. Episode 100. Appreciate you guys contributing all that you do, being on the panel. We all come out here and hang out, and we're all friends and love to chat about this stuff. But at the end of the day, you know, this is time consuming, and every week for 100 episodes, we put time into this, and you know, we love it because we're talking about the stuff we love. But at the end of the day, it's still, you know, people putting their time into this show. So like I said, I wouldn't be at 100 without the panel that we've had throughout the episodes. This Friday, we will have the award show, finally the award show. So I've been absolutely swamped behind the scenes, and I give a huge thanks to everyone who's participating behind the scenes as well and helping out, doing some stuff, getting ready. But it's going to be a good, I think the most prestigious award a statue company can be granted, if I think that's fair to say, with the amount of, you know, our viewership and how much we care about and hold these companies accountable to shipping and NRDs and stuff. I think it's one of the most prestigious companies. Not every company just gets handed a tech award. So I hope you guys are going to tune in on Friday. How we do it here, if this is your first time around, everything is public information. You can see everything. Nothing's done behind the scenes when it comes to arranging the company to go up for the voting. Even the voting is done live on Friday. So when you come Friday, you're going to be able to vote for the final winner through YouTube. So be sure that you're going to come and hang out and vote so that your favorite statues and companies get the recognition they deserve. I'm going to bring this show earlier, 9 p.m. Eastern, I'm thinking, so that everybody can come and tune in, whether you're on the East Coast, West Coast, whatever, 3 hours ahead, behind. You can come by and stop by and get your vote in because it's really important. So hopefully you'll stop by so that we can give out the awards fairly. I don't want to hear, oh, my statue didn't win and then you didn't vote. Sounds like a you problem, okay? But yeah, a lot of hard work goes into it. So come by, show some support, drop a like. There's going to be a couple of giveaways. I might do a separate video. I was going to say it today while we were here, but I think it just takes too long and we're already so long into the show. But I'm doing a couple giveaways, but I'm doing it differently. I'm organizing who's going to be part of the giveaway. I know that sounds weird, but yeah, like people who've contributed to the show over the last year, whether being a panel member on the show, whether being a channel member, people in the Facebook group who contribute to posts, and like Vegas scavenger hunt and stuff like that, you're going to get added to the giveaway. So I'm going to be doing this all manually before Friday. I'm not going to be just opening it up. If you're in the live chat every week, you're going to be on the giveaway. Your name's going to be up for the giveaway, because you have so many of the guys that come in on the live chat and leave a comment, and same Night, Random Korean, Statue Kingdom, This Old Geek. There's so many guys. Rob, so many of the guys come here every week and show support. Mr. Popo, Theo, so many people. So you will. I might even publish the list of names ahead of time, and your name can go up for more than once. So, for example, if you contributed to the Everyday Collector Christmas Tree, and you're on the panel, your name can go on twice. Or if you're in the chat, your name will go 3 times. That's how I'm doing it. I'm here to recognize people who contribute and care about the progression of this channel, the people on it, and the success of it in the future. I'm not here to give giveaways to any random person that just hops on for one show and its thing. And it's not that I don't appreciate you hopping on and tuning in. Maybe that will be your year. The next year can be. And it's also to like entice people to get involved, right? I really focus this show on being a community-focused show where we talk about community topics, debates, back and forths, pictures, everything. So that's just how it's going to be done. All right? I hope that's okay with everyone. Thumbs up. Piggy almost fell asleep for a second. But I saw Piggy go one of these. What?
I was reading.
Okay. No, I'm kidding. All right, guys. This was fun. Nathan, appreciate you stopping by. It was really good to see you. Nate, thank you. Lex, Ed McMahon, Alan, Ruff, and Piggy, man. I freaking love you guys. Thanks for a great year full of awesome shows. Like you, Piggy, I know you don't come on Club on Fridays, but you have been here like almost every Monday, if not every Monday. So I appreciate you you doing that. Same with like D-Rock, all the way back from the beginning. He's been on here. Alan, Fridays and Mondays tag teaming. Ruff, since you've come on with us starting Fridays, you've been hanging out with us more. And same with Lex and Nate, and even Nathan, whether it be the Facebook group or live with us. If I said, "Hey Nathan, you want to hang out?" You'll hop on, no problem. So it's awesome to have a good group of friends like you guys. Nathan C, yeah, of course, Nathan C. All right, guys, we'll end it here. We'll see you Friday. Get excited and make sure you're well dressed.
Happy 100.
Happy 100 to 100 more.
For sure.
Congrats, John.
We're going to celebrate it more on Friday. We'll have champagne and everything. Take it easy.
Thanks.
Look at this one here hiding in the shadows. Phoenix. Good to see you, Phoenix. Happy New Year, brother, as well. Oh, yeah, that's right. We won't see each other till the New Year. Happy New Year to everyone.
Happy New Year.
Have a
Happy New
safe
Year.
celebration.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, have
Happy
a safe
New Year.
celebration. And I
Thank
wish
you.
you guys all the best. We'll only be 2 days in, and we'll see each other all again. So remember, stay safe and collect responsibly. That'll always be our motto here. Take it easy.